Y'all want to do 5 or 10? Like countdown.
Just go, bro.
And the clouds roll.
We are RPS. We're here to talk to you about E3 stuffs and our actual VidMe channel. Our VidMe has been like kind of dying slowly because like we haven't really uploaded that much. Me personally, I know like I haven't touched it at all, and you know we were hoping to make this podcast because we did do like a lot of podcasts in the past and stuff like that, but you know it kind of died out because like a bunch of stuff happened in RPS and stuff like that. But we're trying to bring it back, and with like the podcast coming back, we also want to bring back, you know, more videos to our actual channel. So here's where we're starting. Today we're going to be covering just recent gaming news and stuff you need to look out for when it comes to E3, because you know E3 is this weekend, and you know a bunch of stuff is about to go down. I'm Wooden Tank, and anybody else? Arthur?
I'm Artava. I'm on the channel leader, and I had myself muted. That's why I had to wait. but like Quentin said, you know, this is like the return podcast, like our starting for like the whole upload season for this channel. Like I already uploaded my video about the whole upload season thing, but yeah, we're gonna see where it goes from here.
Adonis!
I'm Gamester, you know, just ready to get back into it. I was like on the last podcast, and then we never did one again.
It was terrible.
finally,
we don't
finally
speak
get
of that.
another one done. Finally get another one done. So you know, just really ready to get back in this upload. Final got me. Now I'm back. So
weeboo trash. All right, and Alex.
Fuck you.
So I'm Alex. I'm not giving y'all my gamer tag because fuck you. You'll figure that shit out. So basically, as they've already said, you know, uploading season. I've also got some shit up my sleeve.
Like someone will kill you.
I don't mean to make it. Hey, fuck you. Without ado, some shit.
Without
further ado, come on.
Without further ado,
all right. First we're gonna be hitting up. First we're gonna be hitting up some of the delays that's going on and stuff. One of the delays that everyone was talking about, like at the beginning of this month, was Shadow of War, Middle Earth. Shadow of War. It's the sequel to Middle Earth. What was it? Shadow of
Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor. I don't know. I was going to say Colossus. But
throwback to
straight throwback.
Game right there.
But like, basically, they just explained. Polygon released some of the news. That's where we got our information from. And basically, they explained that they wanted to push it back a little bit so they can release the game that they really want to release, not just have like a rushed version of it. And you know, that's understandable. A few people were kind of sad because you know they pre-ordered it and stuff like that, and they were like all hyped for it. But at the same time, like a lot more like gamers that I know and like even from you guys, I've heard like you know, it's kind of understandable. We don't want a rushed product, so you know, do what you have to do. But do you guys have any comments about that? Like, do you have anything you want to say about the delay or anything like that?
I personally think it's a good thing that they're delaying the game, like you were saying. It gives them more time to work out the bugs and stuff like that. Because I mean, if they rush the game and they put it out, you know, people who complain about they pre-ordered, they're just going to get a crap game, and then they're going to wonder why it's so bad. But it's because they wanted people to rush it, and it didn't come out as a good quality game. So I think it's good that maybe, actually, they probably should delay it even more, if anything. To like really get the good content in the game, because after playing Shadow of Mordor, it was a really solid game, and I just don't want them to fuck this one up. So that's my point on it.
Anybody else?
Well,
even though I haven't played like the whole Middle Earth series or whatever, it's like it's good that they're like taking their time, you know, making the game, because then it might end up like the Sonic Boom. and nobody wants that.
Our heart hurt a little bit when you said that one.
Or they could release at the wrong time, then we might have another Battleborn.
Oh!
Shots right off the top.
We're not here to throw shots.
It's like,
Goodness
for the people who
gracious.
haven't like been here like watching our podcast or whatever, first we used to like just beat up COD. Now we're finna beat up Battleborn. That's just like how it is now.
I mean,
The circle of life.
Battleborn. We're gonna get on Battleborn
I
a little
mean,
bit.
call it self-defense. All right, so I've also never played any of the Middle Earth. I've gotten a chance to, but I didn't take it because my cousin was gonna let me borrow it. But
All I play is 2K.
it's great with what they're doing. It's honestly great with what they're doing with the whole little holdback thing. Giving people more bang for their buck.
Can you like kick him out of Discord? Like, can you just like drop him out?
Threw up a little bit.
But yeah, it's gonna be dropping. Like now, it's scheduled for August 22nd. So if they delay it further, then yeah. But hopefully it does get released on 22nd, perfect and all that good stuff, and we'll see how that goes. But also with Terry Crews, you guys have like heard about him with the whole Doomfist news. If you if you call yourself a gamer and you haven't heard anything about like Terry Crews' thing with Doomfist at this point, I don't know what to say. Really, I don't know. It's Terry Crews. Like he screams power to a point where even if you don't have a TV, you will hear it like down from your house. Like you're still gonna like know his name. But like Terry Crews, he was supposed to be rumored to be voice acting the new character or the new hero in Overwatch, Doomfist. He's a very important character in the story. They even have like a map made of his weapon and all that stuff. The first ever animated short they made for Overwatch was focused around his weapon, his gauntlet. So, he's a very important character when it comes to the series, and everyone was hyped about him like possibly voice acting Doomfist. But he released a video talking about like, hey, we got a surprise for you, all that stuff, and yeah, like at E3, he was explaining how it's like something upcoming at E3, but he didn't say that it was Overwatch. But in the video, he had Overwatch playing in the background, like the starting music and all that stuff. But even Jeff from the Overwatch team, he said on Twitter like, it's not confirmed that he's gonna be voice actor or anything like that. There's nothing like that. It could possibly be something completely different from Overwatch, but nobody knows for certain just yet. We're all like peering out, like waiting for something. But my opinion is I don't really care all that much, because they honestly, Overwatch has done like a really good job with distracting us with other stuff, like with Sombra and like Orisa and all these other people. Like there's a lot of other content that we like to look at and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of cool. Even with the new lunar missions that are about to come out, that's also pretty cool. The map and all that. So they are releasing other content to like keep our eyes still glistening and all that stuff. So I'm fine, honestly. Whether or not he actually becomes Doomfist, I don't really care. It'd be cool to hear him like yell power every time he ults, but
That would be an amazing goal.
honestly.
True.
But do you guys have any opinions on Terry Crews like voice acting or what he might be talking about?
They put him in the game.
My favorite super.
They put him in the game. He better have an Old Spice skin. Like just he literally just runs around with it. And then when he ults, he takes the cap off.
Mask off.
He uses that in his ult or whatever. Like I don't even know what this ult could be. He can just like take it off and just make people smell good or something like that.
Ew.
How the hell are you gonna smell somebody through a game?
No, I can see it like I can see him take the cap off and instead of like they heal through the smell like some Lucio type shot area effect.
It's gonna be like a Rissa's thingy
when he sprays it.
That would be beautiful.
It's just been like how long that they've been talking about this, and then it's also like they were talking about other heroes, like not even mentioning Doomfist at all. So
Oh man,
Terry could really just be going here just to like watch other conferences, and people just gonna be following him around, like it's gonna be
Just to see what
retarded.
goes down.
He has
Like-
no
like
he has
not-
no announcement at all.
Like not too long ago, they started teasing the one I can't remember his name. Oh, Hammond, who was related
Yep.
to Winston from the Lunar Map. So I can't stand how they keep skipping over Doomfist. And it's kinda, I thought they're doing it on purpose as like a ploy because it's like everybody's been like talking about Doomfist since like before Arista even hit Overwatch, and then it's like they teased it with the whole Fist being stolen, and then just nothing. And just Arista came out, and then just nothing after that. And then now they're teasing Hammond and stuff. So I don't know. I think Terry Crews would be pretty funny as like a Overwatch character. I can really see it. I think it would be amazing. But do I think he's gonna like announce it at E3? Probably not.
So I'm gonna let this
I
be
don't know
known.
what the Overwatch team is like doing.
They just got
They
their
nerfed
own
soldiers. He went from 20 to 19 damage. They called Arisa a spider. It's like I don't even know what they're doing. And then it's like when Arisa came out, like that was just so random. Like it just came out of nowhere, really. Like no build up to it. She was like, "Oh, she's out. That's it." And
Honestly.
I don't know.
Well, so Terry Crews, right?
Mhm.
First of all, as I said earlier, my favorite superhero, and just saying, fucking, Blizzard, they are like the king of like giving their players blue balls. This shit is ridiculous. It's like, when are we gonna get them? Personally, I think Terry Crews would be a perfect fit for Doomfist. Maybe it's just because I'm biased towards Terry Crews because I freaking love him. Like White Chicks, dude is perfect, and Everybody Hates Chris. And if you haven't seen that, then what the fuck is wrong with you? There's not much. There's not much to add with this.
Terry
It's
Crews
just-
is my favorite superhero 2017. Alex 2017.
Put Terry Crews in, bro.
I mean, gotta give him his clout.
Of course.
But I mean, I guess it's cool. Whatever they have been like doing stuff, but we'll see. But the next topic will be actually what games are confirmed, like that what stuff do we know for a fact is going down at E3. And first on the list is Vampire. It's a role-playing game, very combat focused, a lot like Dark Souls when it comes to like how to explain this, how unforgiving it could be and stuff like that, how you can get beaten to death and just have to go back to like square one pretty much. And it's confirmed for 2017. It's confirmed that it's going to come out this year, but nobody knows what month or anything like that. Me and Adonis, I know we both like saw gameplay and we talked about it a little bit like with each other.
Mm-hmm.
But like what do you think about it, Adonis? Like what do you feel about the gameplay you've seen so far?
I mean, personally, I'm interested. I always think a world of vampires and stuff would be a very interesting concept for a game. It's just I don't really see many games utilizing stuff like that. But I think this one could be really good because it's role playing. You know, you make your own choices. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of paths you can go down. It looks like it's going to be very dynamic. Of course, the trailer makes the game look nice, like when I seen the gameplay.
Of
but
course.
Honestly, I don't really try to go off visuals and stuff, especially watching the trailers and the concept stuff for it initially. But I'm interested in it. I'm keeping my eye on it. I'm not like following it religiously, but I'm waiting for more news. I think that's kind of where I'm going to stay with it.
Okay.
That shit looked like Tokyo Ghoul, the game.
That's the
That's what
first.
it looked like to me. That's instantly what I thought of when I seen it. Like the whole world of vampires and all that. But it's not really anything I particularly care for. Like by the looks of it, it doesn't look that interesting to me personally.
Okay.
I'm not gonna burst.
I think just the
I saw
atmosphere.
Dark Souls. I didn't want to like even click on it, to be honest. It's just like I just see role playing combat focused game similar to Dark Souls, and I'm like, oh, I don't even like Dark Souls, bruh. It's just bad memories.
Well, you played Dark Souls?
Yeah, I have before.
So he's gay.
What?
Alright, so the next game is Escapist 2. It's a 2D strategy game where you pretty much try to like escape this prison. It's pretty straightforward. There's different maps and stuff like that, different prisons, different methods of getting out. Arthur, he used to play like the first game.
Am I the only one that suffered playing the game?
Yeah, well, I mean, like,
Yeah.
what was it?
I've never touched
It was like the
Escapist.
game share thingy or whatever. Like on
Yeah.
PlayStation, like
Oh,
I played
share
like
play.
one
Oh,
map,
okay.
and that was it.
Yeah.
I never owned the game. Shout out Ritig.
So, what I want to say about The Escapist is like, it was a cool game or whatever. Like, it was. The thing about Escapist is that it did not hold your hand at all. It was like you just had to figure out everything on your own. Like, there were so many ways you could escape the prison. Like the way Quentin did on the first level, you literally could just beat all the guards, and then they would call in like security, and then you could walk your way out, or like you could sneak out. Like you get yourself a little one of the guards' uniforms, then go out, get a shovel, dig your way under the fence, then escape that way. And it's just all types of like different ways to escape. So it was really creative in that aspect. And in Escapist 2, I want to see like more of that. And I want a better tutorial because going from the first prison to the second prison, I was lost. I stopped playing the game actually. After I got to the second one, but
Wow.
it's just, I would like a way better tutorial and the way they do that. But it was cool or whatever. It's cool to see they're still keeping it going with the second one.
Well, okay. Have you guys seen like any videos on them, like the actual graphics or anything like that? Have you guys seen that?
For Escapist 2?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anything.
Isn't it as similar as the first one? I would
It's
believe.
similar, but like it's slightly different. When like there's regular pixel like art or whatever, and then they try to air quote upscale it, like they try to raise the resolution of it, and it just looks kind of weird. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know. I don't like the new art style. I like how simple like the first one was. Both are simple, relatively simple, since they're both like still pixel art. But I really like the first one a lot more. Maybe it's just like nostalgia and all that, but I really like the first one. But as far as like the gameplay and all that stuff, I didn't own the game, but I did like get to play like I think one map. It was cool. Like again, I was basic. I went to the gym. I kept like leveling up my strength to a point where like I one shot the guards, just punch them and stuff, and then I walk out. That was it. I was Big Broly. They couldn't catch me. I was done.
I want a better combat system. That's one thing I want. I want to be able to bob and weave. Like I want to just go straight toe to toe with the guards. Like I don't want this whole smack. He smacked me back. Like and then
Poke,
obviously
run,
knocked out.
poke,
Nah.
run, poke, run.
I want to be able to just go toe to toe, me and him, put him in the Thunderdome. Like that's what I want.
The Thunderdome.
This man Arthur's on some other shit. But
Nah,
for
but,
Escapist,
Mhm.
it's I only have one main goal. Like the one main goal is just to get prison swole. That's it. That's all I wanted to do.
He's not even going to escape. He just wanted to get like super.
I don't even want to escape. I just want to be prison swole.
I mean-
like that's it.
Run to prison, man. I mean, I actually never played Escapist, so I can't really give too much of an opinion. I've like seen some gameplay for it, and I think like it looks pretty cool as a game, but I've never actually taken the time to play it, so I don't really have too much to say.
I mean, this next game you did play, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, is a continuation of Marvel vs. Capcom. Adonis, you want to take this one up?
I'm just gonna take
Nah.
it. Look, Adonis said
He can take
Adonis
this one.
said he doesn't want to talk about this one after last night's escapades.
Oh.
But
I see.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite at the moment is looking very interesting. What I want to see from the E3 like presentation, what I want to see is that I want to see them go into more depth about the Infinity Stones and how those play a role into every match you go through. Are they going to be only for like certain type of player matches? Is it going to be like an all in ranked match? Like will they be doing something like that? Also, the whole giant characters. Will DLC be all free? Stuff like that. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
And of course, whole gameplay walkthrough.
All I'm gonna say is I want balance. That's it. I want the game to be balanced.
I mean, 2v2 now.
It's when I initially watched the Marvel vs. Capcom trailer, I thought it looked pretty dope. They completely changed the style from like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and the older ones. Of course, the older ones were more pixelated and stuff, but they changed the style to more like of I wouldn't say realistic, but it's definitely not as
Like Street Fighter.
comic book. Yeah, because Marvel's Capcom 3 is like straight comic book style. So I think they're kind of going for like he said, a Street Fighter type style fighting game, which I think is nice. I think it's a different look for it, and I really like it. I like that they're going 2v2s, but I feel like the Infinity Stones are going to play a huge part.
I want a 1v1 mode.
I don't know if that's going to be good or not.
Adonis, do you think it'd be interesting to add a 1v1 mode? No assist at all?
That would definitely be an interesting fight.
I shall be back. I don't need to give my opinion on this fuck game.
You never even played it.
Right.
Trash opinion. But I want to see 1v1. I want to see that at least be an option somewhere in the game. They need to bring back the whole lobby thing. Fix rank.
Get rid of invisibility frames. I want that shit going.
We still need it.
Honestly, like all I can see for like the new game or whatever, some major changes. Remove Chris, remove Dante, remove Virgil, remove Akuma.
He's in the game?
Yeah, he's in the game. He's confirmed being in the game.
Just like.
Sadly.
Also ban Arthur from the game. Don't like ban his IP.
Everybody I play.
Ban his IP. Make sure he can't play. If he like goes through somehow and he plays the game anyway, he like has to pay a $20 fine every time, every gameplay. It's great. It's just like I tried playing it. Me and Adonis, we game sharing or whatever, but like when you try to play it with like people who actually like play it more than you, or maybe you're just straight up garbage, you really like see it. And then when people add randoms to the lobby, and then they just have like the perfect combo with all of like the what do they call it, the Resident Evil people, and they just straight up rape you. It's just I don't. What Wesker's cheese?
I hope they slow the combat down a little bit. I feel like
it looks slower. It looked way slower.
I feel like MVC3's combat. I'm not gonna say it's too fast. It's not like I can never play with it, but I feel like it's very like harsh on like casual players and stuff like that. Because it's like people buy the game, they instantly learn like one combo, and that's all you see them do if you play them online. They'll beat your ass with just one fucking combo, and you can't get out of it. There's nowhere to go, because half their moves cross the whole entire map. It needs some changes. It needs a little bit of some changes. But, personally, I refuse to get that game anymore. For other reasons, but that's my opinion on the game.
Now, when it comes to, like, actually, like, slowing it down, even the tap, would you rather, have it, like, for the entire game, like have it like slightly slow down for the entire gameplay when it comes to multiplayer, single player, blah blah blah, or would you rather have it like regular pace for, let's say, competitive or something, and then have it like lowered for like regular multiplayer and regular stuff? Would you rather have it like that, or would you rather have it like blanketed?
I think it just needs a slower pace in general. Because I mean, they're already bringing in the Infinity Stones, which I know for a fact is going to be a huge game changer in fights. So I feel like if you add the Infinity Stones in and like keep the old Marvel vs. Capcom 3 speed, then honestly, I feel like the fights will just be too unpredictable anymore. Like even you might not know what you're going to do anymore, because it's so many variables. Like they have different Infinity Stones that do different things. Like I know some strengthen your attacks, some even speed. I think one even speeds up your character or allows them to like teleport, from correct. And then they have a time one which kind of locks your opponent in one space. So it's a lot of new stuff that they're putting in the game, and I feel like a slower pace would fit for it. Just like allow you to like actually time out your stuff and strategize in a fight. Because in MVC3 you can really just like mash buttons and you can do some shit you've never seen before, and you could actually possibly win the fight if you're lucky enough.
No comment.
Okay. So I don't know. Like if Adonis picks it up, I'll probably like play it and all. But as far as like me buying it, I don't play fighting
Fighter
games.
of the year. Call of it.
Nah,
Ha!
nah.
Fighter of the year.
Nah.
Don't kill yourself.
I mean,
I don't even want to
Tekken already lost that.
Tekken 7. Tekken
No,
7.
Tekken 7 lost that when they like took out the story.
Nah, no. They still got fight. They still got fight.
Is Tekken even crossplay?
Yeah.
It is.
No.
Is it?
No. This is completely off topic from like E3 or anything like game news, but I hate rage art with a passion. Like, this is either guard or die. So yeah, other topics. Spider-Man. So this is gonna be a PS4 exclusive. Those people who my earbuds just yanked down my ear. Adonis talk. Oh my
Okay,
God.
so Spider-Man, the newest one's coming out. Honestly, it looks really clean to me. The way they presented it with, I think it came out E3 2016, if I'm correct, when they first showed it. They're doing a whole new story. They're just going complete new universe. Everything's going to be fresh. They're going to change a lot of shit up. It kind of looks reminiscent of the Amazing Spider-Man games, but it looks like they've improved upon it and changed a lot of stuff. I know they have like completely changed his costume. The story they give no information on the story, so nobody's really gonna know what it's gonna be about. But I'm honestly really glad to see a new Spider-Man game coming out because I think Spider-Man is like one of the best superhero games that's coming out. Like just his amount of games that he has in general. I think he has some of like the best superhero games that I've played. So to see another one coming out, it's really exciting because I can't wait for it.
But me and Adonis, like I know, like we both like played Spider-Man 2 back on like PS2. It's just like when they talked about the swinging and like it going back, because I don't know, this I might be wrong on this one, but I think I heard that the devs from like Spider-Man 2, they're going to be helping out with this. I think, no promises, but you know, that got me hyped too. And like, I just want the gameplay to be like that again. Like, I missed that feel, just swinging through the city, just fighting people, having a decent story. The graphics look nice, and it was just all looking nice.
I honestly hope they keep the combat style that they had for the Amazing Spider-Man series. I really loved it, the free flow kind of combat reminiscent to the Batman games. I really think that was more fitting of Spider-Man because, you know, if you think about it, he's Spider-Man. He's a really agile fighter. He moves around. He webs people up halfway through the fight and just like continues beating other guys' ass. So hopefully they kind of do something like that. They didn't really show much combat or anything. They kind of showed, you know, scenes and stuff. What really interested me though was the scene when he ran through like the coffee shop. I want to say that was what it was. So
Yeah,
I don't know if that's,
that was cool. That was too cool.
I don't know if that was.
Yeah, I don't know.
If that's a story element.
I hope that wasn't just a cutscene. I want to do that.
I'm hoping it's integrated.
I want to do that.
And stuff like
Like
that.
I just like you remember you remember back on the PS2, like on Spider-Man 2, when you had to chase down some criminals or whatever, like, oh, he took my purse, gotta chase him. Like, just imagine bursting through, like, a Starbucks. Then you see Spoon over there drinking his Starbucks, you're like, hey, what's up? And just tackle the dude. Like, that'd be something.
So do you guys have any comments on the Spider-Man game at all?
I'll let Arthur take that one.
I don't care about Spider-Man that much.
Oh,
My heart dropped.
It's like, it's cool. It's like, I'm probably gonna play it, but it's like, it's whatever. It's not Spider-Man
It's
game.
not a lookout for you.
oh.
Interesting.
So, I don't know where this nigga Arthur's coming from, but this new Spider-Man game, I didn't want to like nerd out with like Adonis and Quentin. I wanted to keep it away, but like I look at it and I'm just like, wow, this is fucking great. I don't know about them and their whole experience with Spider-Man 2 because I haven't played it. I played 1 and 3 on my PS2.
You have a depressing life.
I missed out on the game, bro. I can't even do nothing about that. My mom bought me the first one came out, and honestly, I just seen the second movie probably like 4 or so years ago. It wasn't It wasn't too long.
Like a
So
very depressing
I've been off of that.
existence.
I've been off of that Spider-Man too. but just looking at it, and it brings me back memories of like 3 where you could like web sling like across like New York City and stuff, and like you can go like do little other things and like fight bad guys. It's refreshing to see some shit like that again. But I don't know. If I do get the game, then my inner nerd will be released.
I'm just hoping that maybe this can bring back other superhero games.
I want
So,
multiplayer for Spider-Man.
How would that even work?
I don't give a damn. Just
How
make
would it
it
even
work.
work?
You're
Just
gonna make
make
it like
it
Shattered
work.
Dimensions, bro.
Oh,
That could
true.
work.
Actually,
Oh
could
yeah,
work. That could
okay.
actually work.
Okay, I like that.
You know, I never even thought about it
Hey,
like that.
if you're the devs of Spider-Man, make this shit happen.
No, but I'm hoping that with this new Spider-Man game, it can really bring back superhero genre games because
All you
a
see is
lot of them were
Batman.
either-
All you see is
Oh,
Batman.
yeah,
All
a
you
lot of
see is
them were-
Batman.
A lot of them were either bad or slept on.
So you
So
hope we
like,
get another Superman?
we never really had a proper
I don't even remember
What's
seeing
the
like an
damn
actual Superman game.
Nigga, I ain't never seen
No,
that
I
before.
remember.
I've never
I'll link
seen
it to
it.
you.
No,
I'll link it to you.
no, not that one. I mean, I'm hoping this Spider-Man game can set the bar for superhero games, and you know, they will start releasing some good superhero games. Because honestly, I would love to play as some of my favorite superheroes. Like, why is there not a Flash game? I think it would be so dope
That'd
to
be
have a Flash
something cool.
game. How it would work, I don't know. It's like really fucking fast, but I would love to see it. But we don't get that, so I don't know. I hope that's something they would, you know, see from this game if it does really well. I'm hoping it does well.
That's understandable.
5 more Batmans.
I mean, Batman was an amazing series. That set the bar for superhero
I
games
mean,
as it is.
It was nice and all, but it was like it was straight milk, and you would see nothing else. That was it. Like I just want to see somebody else, man. Like the furthest I've seen like from an actual superhero game, not an anime game or anything, like just like straight comic book superhero game, was MVC. That's it. That was the most recent superhero game. Y'all remember Ultimate Alliance?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was such a good game.
Like, why is that not coming out anymore? Like, why?
I
don't-
mean, they have the Marvel Omega Heroes.
Yeah.
They have that Marvel
You-
Heroes.
I thought you
Free
said
to play.
Lego. I really.
Well,
No,
MMO
Omega.
thing.
I mean, if y'all are
Yeah,
talking about
true.
Lego, that's where the superhero games are really
All right,
going,
next
bro.
topic.
Got all kinds of
Moving on.
characters.
Moving on.
Son-
Y'all
Sonic
finna skip
Mania.
all these damn Lego games.
That one.
So, Sonic Mania. It's basically a Sonic game that's going to be like trying to bring back the old charm of Sonic and stuff like that. Like 2D, flaccid penis, like flat, all that stuff, and you know, just way back in the day type stuff. Like none of that 3D stuff, none of the special stuff that they have now. I sound like an old dude, but like none of that stuff. Just like straight going back. It's kind of like you know how my number 9 promised to bring back like old stuff. It's kind of like that.
Cheetos. I remember that.
Huh?
What?
That threw me
The
off hard.
explosions. It looked like Cheetos.
Please leave.
Okay.
I'll see y'all.
It looked like they came out of
I
nowhere.
ain't never seen my number 9. Man.
Oh, Cheetos, huh? It just came out of nowhere, bro.
You really just threw me off.
It
Caught me in the
threw me off hard, bro. I really thought like it was something I missed from the list,
Honestly.
like Cheetos the game. Oh,
Sonic, to be honest, I know I might get a lot of shit from this one, but I actually really like the 3D, like newer, modern Sonic than I do like the 2D one. I feel like Sonic's better when he has like more fast-paced gameplay. Like if you're playing Sonic Generations, I really loved it. I never got to finish it though, but I really loved playing it. It was so fun. Sonic 06 could have been a good Sonic game.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Shoulda, coulda,
I mean, another good Sonic game, another good modern Sonic game is what was it called? Sonic, the werewolf one. I can't remember the name of it.
Unleashed.
Oh, I can't remember the title. Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, I love the day. I love the daytime ones. I love the daytime missions. Those are
Steve.
really fun. I don't know. I like the old Sonic games. They're, classic. Anybody can play them. But I actually prefer the modern Sonic. But then they have this custom Sonic shit coming out, and I don't know what the fuck they're doing anymore. Sonic's been on a really, really bad decline. But Sonic Mania might.
You do what you gotta do.
I don't mean to be that guy, but I played the old Sonics, like, on the Sega. But I'm not that old. My mom just keeps all of her game stations. But honestly, I'm gonna go straight with what Adonis said. I don't really fuck with the old Sonics like that. Maybe it's just because, oh hey, you grew up on this, but favorite Sonic of all time that I don't think no one can amount to, no matter what you tell me, is Sonic Heroes. You can't tell me shit.
Oh, Sonic Heroes is a good game.
You can't tell me shit
That was a really fun game.
about Sonic Heroes.
Never
Freaking love that game.
Heroes.
We're not. No, this isn't a sing along. This is a podcast, Adonis.
I mean,
No.
well, we lost Arthur, so
Well,
No,
anything?
No, you're not.
Anything about you on Sonic, Quentin?
I mean, I'm kind of hyped for it. Like, it seems pretty cool. I was one of those struggle boys. You remember the plug and plays you would get from like Target or something? It was like the SpongeBob ones and the Dragon Ball Z one. It was bad. I remember I had like a Power Rangers one too, but it was one for Sonic, and like I played it all the time, but because that was all I had.
Quentin, I had those games too. I had SpongeBob and Dragon Ball Z. I ain't even gonna give you no smoke for that.
Like, the struggle was real. But no, it was cool and all. Like, it was fun to play. I was stupid, so I didn't know some of the puzzles. But it was cool. It was fun to play. Kind of, it was simplistic, and you can just pick it up and just go with it. But I don't know, honestly. I might pick it up. I might not. I can't say that I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I'm not like it's not under the radar, but it's not a blimp, But like that's all I gotta say for it. But pretty much that's all your opinions on that game.
Yeah.
All right, so Code Vein.
Yeah, moving to this weeaboo shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Trash.
Oh yeah,
Fucking weebs.
this weeaboo trash called Code Vein. I remember they teased it a while ago. They talked about they. Okay. But yeah, they put out like a little story type trailer for it. Basically depicting what the game is about. I think that's a month or two ago, and it's essentially an anime Bloodborne. That's like this instant way to just write it off if you want to be simplistic. But I think it's going to be really cool because they're kind of going like it's another vampires type game, post-apocalyptic stuff. And I think another reason why it really interests me is because it's being made by Bandai Namco. And of course, they make like really good anime games to me. I love their games. We were trash. Fuck you. There hasn't been too much said about the game. Like, there's not even really a confirmed release date or anything like that. It's supposed to be appearing at E3 with reports because of all the confirmed games. But I'm hoping that they'll give more gameplay. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't really, I kind of get the gist of the story mainly. It almost reminds me of a God Eater, except, it's just a Bloodborne type style.
The only story Adonis likes is Persona. That's all he cares.
I'm not lying. You beat the fucking game. You talking?
Huh?
But yeah, I'm excited for the game. I truly am. I love any post-apocalyptic game. I'm really looking forward to it.
He has a Fallout fetish. But I'm looking out for it. It's Bloodborne-y, and I've like deleted Bloodborne like twice. One time me and Adonis tried to do a 24-hour stream, and Bloodborne wasn't having it. It was great, honestly. It was perfect. Never streaming on PS4 again.
But like one of those games that you're just gonna you're like, oh, this game pretty cool. You play it for a little while, and then it's like, fuck this game.
Right.
It's just like Bloodborne for real. Then you uninstall the game, then you question yourself, why did I spend $60 on
I
this?
paid for that. That was money.
Huh.
This is what I spent.
Huh. So, this game right here, I'm looking at it right now, like as Quentin was talking about, and I was scrolling through the pictures. At first, I was thinking, I was like, okay, the mask, and like these niggas have red eyes. What the fuck is this Tokyo Ghoul? And like I see the one dude. Okay, if y'all have it up, if y'all can go on there and go to image 7. The dude with the mask and the red eyes and like the little shit, it's not coming out his back. I think that's like a weapon that he's holding, but it looks like it's coming out of his back.
That's my dad.
And I'm like, oh, Tokyo Ghoul looking ass. But this most definitely is also not another game I'm going to be playing at all because Bloodborne and they said it was something like Dark Souls, and as I've already previously stated before, bad memories. Fucking hate Dark Souls.
Already
fucking hate
previously
Bloodborne.
stated
Yeah.
before. It's like the way he said it. I was like, wait, what?
Leave me be.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely.
I mean, Adonis is some
I just hope
weeboo
it's not
trash
like,
kid, so like
it's
he'll
a
probably
show.
buy it.
I mean, I just love anime-esque games. I'm sorry. I'm a weeaboo kid.
Fag boy.
You're a fucking weeaboo.
But like that's that. I guess I'm kind of excited for it. It's kind of like the Sonic thing, honestly. Well, actually, it's above the Sonic thing to me. I'm kind of excited for it, because it is Bloodborne-esque and anime and all that cool stuff. Because like I love the like artwork of some of like the anime-based games. Like cell shaded games are just like, mwah, like just So yeah, those are great to me. But
That was a heavy nut.
I don't know. Like how Adonis said, I need to see gameplay of it. Honestly, I haven't seen any gameplay. Me personally, I want to actually see some like gameplay that shows what this is going to be like.
They show like 5 seconds of play.
You just want to see a full out demo.
Basically,
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
like you remember how Neo was? That'd be great. That'd be beautiful. But that's our stuff's on Code Vein. Next is Call of Cthulhu, which is a horror game, a spooky game, based on H.P. Lovecraft's novels over the Cthulhu, and all that cool stuff. Cthulhu is like basically this giant monster dude person who like lives at the bottom of the sea, but basically this game is going to be covering one of the books that went over him. It's supposed to be sinister, creepy, all that good stuff, and it's supposed to go along the lines of what the book did. So, I don't know. Me personally, I kind of think it's cool. The whole like fact that it is going by this story, because like a lot of people don't actually know that much about the book itself. Like a lot of people, they might hear the name Cthulhu or something like that, but they never seen the book or heard of the book or anything like that. They might just think it's just something made on like the internet. You know what I mean? Like all the memes of it. But but well, I mean, I'm kind of excited for it. Me personally, I never finished Soma. I'm never going to finish Soma. But hopefully this is a game that actually tells you where to go. Yeah. Anybody else?
Shots. I've seen like two trailers for it, and I think it's going to be a really, really creepy game. I don't even think it's going to be more like a horror game and they have jump scares or anything like that. I don't think that's going to be the main focus. I think the main focus of this game is going to be to creep you out the whole entire fucking way of the game. Just everything just looks gross and disgusting, and just looks like I'm going to have nightmares about it. And that's what I love about the game. That's what I love about what I'm seeing so far. It just looks like it's going to keep you up at night. That's really all I gotta say.
He's a
for it.
masochist. Arthur?
Well, after playing Prey for the good amount of time I did play, I don't know if I can play horror games anymore. Like, I really just don't know. So this game, I don't know if it's even like gonna be potentially like has the potential to be on the radar. So, but it's like it'd be cool if it was. You remember how Until Dawn was, like the way they told their story and stuff. It'd be cool if it was something like that. It'd be an instant pickup for me. But if it's something like Prey, I don't know. I don't know if I would be getting it. But It depends just how the actual game plays out. Because it looks like it's cool concept to it.
Your thoughts, Alex?
So I haven't played too many horror games. I think the closest I've gotten to a horror game was that one map on Dying Light that me and Arthur played, and there's like a lot of screaming. But I looked at the trailer. It kept me engaged. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know if that'd be a game that I'd even like look at playing. Just on my opinion.
It's a DOA. So on Ubisoft, everybody knows about Far Cry 5, Assassin's Creed, a new Assassin's Creed, and Crew 2. I played Far Cry 4. I think we all did, honestly. Wait, did we? Did we all?
I played it.
Okay.
I beat the game
So you played it
in 15 minutes.
Let me get a Switch. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, gross. Oh, gross.
You can take him out of Discord, like you know that, right?
I played the game a little bit, but I just wanted to beat the game. You know?
You can like kick him out like now. But what else? Assassin's Creed. We already know like what Assassin's Creed is. That's gonna be something in a second. And the Crew 2. I don't play racing games all that much, honestly. But you know, that's kind of like those other three kids, like the triple A's or whatever when it comes to racing games.
Am I the only one that played the Crew in here?
I played a little bit of it.
I played the demo for the Crew. That was the most I touched the game, and then of course, I actually got about it. Instantly heard it was trash. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna spend money on it.
Well,
That's
let
it.
me go and break it down to you.
Shay played
the
it.
psychological, like tear down, like deterioration of what happened to me when I played the Crew, right?
All right.
So it's like when the game first came out, they explained, you can go across the entire country, you can have all these different type of cars, performance, raids, street, all that type of stuff. And it's like, yo, this is so dope. And you get to play the actual game, and they were right. You can drive around the whole country. It's like they only included like 4 actual cities, like 4 real cities. So they had like Detroit, New York, they had Florida, and they had Cali. Everything in between was just unnamed. Like it was just whatever, pretty much. And the actual driving, it was alright. But the main problem that I had with the game was the fact that once you beat it, there was no end game. Like there was nothing to do. You could do like the whole 2 4-hour races, but there was nothing to do after the game was over. That there was no real reason to keep you playing. Like you know how for Blight does when you reach level 50, you have to strive, to get an awakening weapon. You have all these life skills stuff that you can do. In the Crew, that was it. You beat the game. You're level 50. You can stop playing now. That's pretty much it. So in the Crew 2, I like to see a better end game. That's one thing I like to see. Way more cars, a better car selection. The story was it was pretty generic. A whole like payback story, just trying to get back at some guy in his crew. It was pretty forgettable, but I like to see a better story. If they're gonna continue off that one, I really don't see where it's gonna go from there. And yeah, so the Need for Speed Payback, I'll be ready to see that.
In conclusion,
Destroys that one. So I played a little bit of it. So I also, what Arthur didn't capitalize on is I want to see bigger map space.
Map space was alright.
No, bro, because if I was promised you can drive across the whole country, bitch, I want to see every 50 fucking states. Well, 49. Cause that trip to Hawaii is about to be some other shit.
Every
Was about to have cars turn into boats.
I don't really say about it. Played the demo. It was alright to me. Didn't really do much. I kind of just like drove around. Much shit. Never really watched too much gameplay on it, so I'm gonna really just chalk it up to make another game. If it's better than the last one, I might buy it.
I want better servers too. I remember playing like all the time. I just get disconnected out of nowhere, and I want way more people in the lobbies because like the way they would have it is that when you're in an area, it's pretty much like how can I explain it? Selective network type thing. So let's say you're down in Florida, you will only be able to like see like the people maybe within 50 miles of you in Florida. I like to see something where it's an entire server with people riding around the entire country. That would be way more interesting to me than people only within like 50 miles of me that I can see, and then pretty much everywhere else is just dead. Nobody's around.
Okay. But I mean, how do you think they would like go about that? Like making sure the server doesn't like crash from like all that data. How do you think that would really work?
They tell people the game's not actually good.
That
They
could
gonna
work.
start it. That's how they do it.
Well, moving
Later
on
game.
to one of the other games in the list. Assassin's Creed is, getting another game by Ubisoft. Well, it's been leaked and rumored, as there's been no confirmation from Ubisoft, as they say. But there's been a leak. Well, once again, I really, and I want to say it was
Why is this on the confirmed list?
because Far Cry 5 and the crew is already confirmed.
What
but
about
Assassin's
Assassin's Creed?
isn't.
That's gay.
I mean, well, apparently the new one's going to be in Egypt. It's called Assassin's Creed Origins.
Damn
That's-
niggers.
A pre-order card surfaced from like Target, like showing the picture and what the game looked like and stuff. Honestly, I don't feel like there should be another Assassin's Creed game. Kind of overused. They milked it enough.
Hard.
It can.
Nah.
It just
Bring
needs
back
to.
Ezio. All I want in life is to like have another Assassin's Creed game where you can dye your thingy. Like you can dye your robe. That's all that matters.
I mean,
So
that's
That's literally it. I don't care about any other
How
combat.
they really bring back the whole fan base, they make it first person. That's how you do it. That's all they gotta do. First person the entire game.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
y'all saw what it did to GTA.
Kill me.
But so Assassin's Creed, I had this in my notes, but I can't wait. Y'all niggas finished or y'all done? Like I gotta know, cause I was fuck.
Uh-huh.
Are you
Just
good?
Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed. Okay, it's pissed me
That boy
off
hot
so
and
much
bothered.
when I seen this, cause it's like y'all understand that not everyone's really like trusting another Assassin's Creed game, cause well. Everybody likes to say that Unity fucked it up, but in my personal opinion, I didn't like 4. That shit, like I only played the series up
Are you
until
talking about
Assassin's
Black
Creed 3. Yeah,
yeah.
I only played it up until 3, and then I played some of Black Flag, and I was like, I don't even want this shit anymore. And then you see Unity come out, and I'm like, oh, fuck that one too, complete flop.
Unity was complete fucking garbage.
So did they bring out an Assassin's Creed game last year?
Yeah.
Because
No,
I
they
don't
actually
believe they
didn't.
did.
They
No.
did
So.
And
So
I
When
I'm
did
think
Syndicate release?
I'm thinking with
Well,
with this year gap that they had, possibly, they may have worked on it a lot better.
a lot more.
Possibly.
Wait,
Uh,
when was the Assassin's Creed movie?
Assassin's Creed movie was last year.
No, that shit was also a flop too.
A flop.
That shit was flop.
Y'all remember Steep?
Oh god.
We don't
Wow.
talk about that.
Steve actually looked nice.
Look,
I remember. No,
Look.
I remember. I played the fucking beta. Look, we're not getting into it. I played the beta.
I never got into the beta.
Well,
look,
we're,
look.
It looked nice.
So,
Visually,
look.
that thing was beautiful.
who's that with Far Cry 5?
Far Cry 5.
Um,
You guys, if you haven't seen like the actual trailer or videos or anything about it, it's supposed to be in America. I forgot where, honestly, in America,
I
but
want to say.
Is this gonna be the first one in America?
yep,
Fishing and hunting.
the very first one in America. The whole like reason why it's all blocked off from the other places, so you can't just hop cities or whatever, is because like they're saying that there's like a religious group there, like that like locked down the place, straight rednecks. It's pretty nice.
I love the controversy that already
Immediate.
came from- I love it. Oh, what was the group? I cannot remember the name. It was some group posted a whole entire post I just said repeated that. Some group made like a whole entire post talking about how they're extremely offended and how the creators are being rude to America by
Everybody gets
saying
offended by everything these days.
saying religion is ruining the game and how all gamers are offended. It was beautiful.
Because there wasn't
I
religion in
laughed
Far
so
Cry
hard.
4.
I don't. Okay, bro. We're gonna go with that.
There
We
was
gonna
no
take it like a
religion
football and we gonna
whatsoever
run
in
with it.
Far Cry 4. At all. They didn't have an
But-
entire ending based on religion. No. Not at all.
Quentin, everyone loves to forget.
Nah. It's more like, oh, well, that's not my religion, so it doesn't matter.
Oh y'all motherfuckers talking about Christianity?
Right.
Nigga, I'm gonna rape you. So Far Cry 5, I honestly want this to be like an actual Far Cry that I own and haven't played at a friend's house. Cause
You don't have friends.
I do,
You don't.
bitch.
Oh.
But but I'm really looking forward to this game. Possibly, I'm probably gonna wait till like after like everyone does their little reviews on it, and I actually get to see gameplay of it before I even like think about buying it. Cause I don't want to be like, oh hey, straight pre-order. Oh shit, the game's fuck me.
I mean, honestly, pre-ordering is stupid, but that's like a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you know, fishing and hunting are back. So
you guys remember Far Cry Primal? You remember when they were talking
Fish.
about that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everyone
Oh.
was complaining about how it pretty much had the
Wait,
same
what is that
like
again?
reused products from Far Cry 4. So like, I don't trust Far Cry 5 all that much. I want to see new stuff. I
I
heard
don't know about.
that you can.
I don't know
actually
about Far
employ-
Cry Primal. I know about Ark.
You can leave. Like you can actually leave.
Gross.
Like now. But no. I heard like it was a big whoop or whatever about like them reusing their products and the combat pretty much just being like reskinned. I mean like, you know, like they'll give certain stuff different names or maybe give it a new skin, but it's pretty much the same stuff basically. Like a new animal might be like saber-tooth tiger, but it's literally just the tiger from the last game with like added stuff. That's it. He acts the same. He does the same
Got
stuff.
TCs.
Right. Which is like that's a small thing, of course, but like it was other stuff in the game too, like the bow system of Far Cry 4 that was used heavily in Primal, which is like it's understandable since it is supposed to be like an old game, but like you literally copied and pasted like a whole mechanism and just dropped it in there. So I don't know. I didn't even touch it once I like saw the gameplay of it and like heard so many reviews of it. I didn't want to touch Primal. So I am hoping like for Far Cry 5 they do like actually try, or well, you know, it's already like pretty much all the way developed at this point, but they do make new stuff, like make new combat, make a compelling story. Like the thing with Far Cry 4, the story was alright or whatever, but I didn't really feel all that compelled about like either side, because you know okay, in Far Cry 4, I don't know if you haven't played the game by now. I'm sorry. You could just skip ahead of like maybe like 30 seconds, but either side, either ending, it's not happy. You know, you don't have a happy ending, and you don't really have all that choice in it. You don't feel compelled for each side. You don't care either way. It's either pick the girl who's going to be mean or pick the guy who's going to be mean. Huh. I wonder. And after you beat the game, there's really no replayability, honestly. Like, there's nothing to do after you beat the game. Maybe capture a few nodes, a few stuffs like that. But if you don't have a friend to play with, it's pretty much boring after you beat the game. And that's it. The combat itself, it was like shoot 'em up, kind of, honestly. I don't remember a cover system. Like, wait, no, there was. But, like, when I think cover system, I think of, like, you remember Deus Ex, where they drop you in third person? The second you get into cover, I wish it was something like that, but I don't see that happening. But no, I just hope it's like better balance and more exciting combat, a better story, like one that I actually feel compelled about, and no reused stuff. So yeah,
That was a long.
that was a long one. But anybody else on that one?
Well, that's me. Well, he's loving the controversy.
I like controversy. Controversy. But if that's it for like Ubi Sifi, The Last of Us 2 sequel is like really hyped up right now. I think it's confirmed for E3 like to be announced and all that, and well, not announced, but like talked about and blah blah blah. But everyone knows how like successful Last of Us 1 was and like how much people loved it. What do you guys like opinion on this announcement or like seeing this at E3? What do you guys think?
I'm extremely hyped.
Expected.
I mean, it's expected, but I'm extremely hyped. I'm ready to see gameplay. I'm actually, if anything, I want to see story elements more before I see gameplay, because I'm pretty sure it's still going to be the same type of game as The Last of Us, the first one, where you kind of fight the zombies and stuff like that. You can stealth around. I'm pretty sure there's not really much you can do to it.
You actually play as a zombie.
At least is what I think from it.
They got more zombie types.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I can add elements to the game, but I'm saying like the general formula, you stealthing around, killing them, and kind of shooting out at times and stuff like that. I don't really think that's generally going to change, but I'm really looking forward to the story. I want to know what's like going down. That's really what's going to get me interested in the game, because I cared more about the story than I did actually like gameplay for the first Last of Us when I played it. So that's
a
what I'm
first.
looking for.
Anybody else like when it comes to like The Last of Us?
I never played the first one, but I watched the whole thing on YouTube.
Of course.
That's the reason why I didn't play it at all. But I just want to see where they go with it from here, because
The
a lot of people are saying that Joel died or whatever. So if he did die, I hope it's actually in the game, and it's not like just one of those things they just leave out and just starts up. Yeah, Joel died 10 years ago, dog. So yeah, we just going from here now.
I mean,
and I hope.
Ellie looks like a full-grown adult. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I mean,
I'm saying like something like a flashback type thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
at the very least, like you remember how Joel's daughter died. Arthur. I watched the little the gameplay movie of it on YouTube because I knew I was never gonna play it, and then I watched it and that first started, I almost cried. But like when it comes to story and stuff like that, I really did love the story of it. It was very interesting. It was great and all that. But I don't know where you're gonna go from here, because the whole point of Last of Us 1 was the cure the thing, and you see how that went.
Yeah,
the standard is so high.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like my main reason why I was saying I'm looking
them people.
That was the main reason why I'm saying I'm looking forward to the story more than I am actually like gameplay, because it's kind of hard to figure out where you're going to go. And
does Ellie know who she is? Does she know what she is?
If you watch the original, the first E3 one, no, that was at PAX. I want to say the reveal. Mm-hmm. Well, if you watch the reveal for it, she talks about getting revenge on somebody and just sitting in a room with dead bodies. So the story can really go anywhere at this point. She might be fighting humans, zombies, who knows? It seems like Ella's going to be the main character in this one.
That'd be cool.
I mean, I think that'd be interesting to play as Ellie as the main character now. But I'm really excited to see the story. The story, like seeing what they do for story, can make or break me getting.
That could be really cool though.
I wasn't too much in to The Last of Us, like at all. Like when that hype came into play, like that shit went over my head completely.
For 3 years?
Yeah.
For 3 years, man.
All I play is 2K.
3 years was a difficult time, man. It's just crazy. But the only thing I did see from The Last of Us, I literally have not seen any story like whatsoever. So like when y'all were talking, I was just like, what the fuck are they talking about? But because Christian, he plays The Last of Us, but all that fucker does is play multiplayer. So all I know is just shit from a multiplayer aspect.
Like, kick him out. It's an option. You have the power.
The power, dude.
I mean, but I've seen trailers and stuff for it because I do scavenger YouTube like a weirdo, but I came across it in some type of discussion. But from what it's looking like, it's looking kind of nice.
Pretty good.
Will you pick it up?
Man, I don't even know. I really don't. Just,
Do y'all
gotta
even
give
want
it
to talk
time.
about Super Mario Odyssey?
yes, I do because I'm the one who's getting the Switch.
Okay, well, so we're skipping it. All right.
You bastard.
So basically, Super
Why
Mario
let's go?
Odyssey is like it's Super Mario, but in like the city. Like he gets like a new fresh pair of Timbs. He getting like one of those wife beaters stained. He looks disgusting.
You got a fofo now.
He wears his hat backwards.
Apparently his hat is actually alive now in this one.
He doesn't jump on people anymore.
I don't-
He throws bows.
Yeah, if you watch the trailer for Super Mario Odyssey, his hat is actually like alive and has eyes now, so that's a thing.
Huh?
It's probably a power up.
You guys never
hat,
seen the
a hat, a hat, a hat. But yeah, that was Dora reference. But like, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not getting the Switch. I ain't touching it. Alex, you gay? Talk.
Oh, so well, since my mom did say that she's getting a Switch, I'm assuming that she's really gonna pick up this game because she freaking loves Mario, and I'm probably gonna end up playing it anyways. But I mean, it's another Mario game, so there's not really like too much or something to talk about with it. But from what I've seen, I'm just like, oh, okay, so they're doing, it's a little bit, Mario's out of the kingdom and shit. The plot might be to find Peach's ass again, but when I saw Super Mario Odyssey, I was thinking it was like some type of like space game. I don't know why the hell the word Odyssey just like immediately just thinks of space, but
Looks
that
like
shit
an expansion to 3D World.
disgusting.
He really gotta save Peach from some thug niggas now.
I don't.
You
Bowser just
remember
has,
how
like,
Bowser,
Bowser has
in the last
Tims.
game, he had the little car like at the first level.
Yeah.
It's like in this game he's gonna have that again, but he's gonna have like go on the side. They're gonna be like shooting at Mario.
Yeah,
and stuff.
we're gonna
my.
stop there. I have to go ahead and stop you there. My childhood, and I'm about to throw up too.
You do what you gotta do.
I'm with this new Mario shit. I'm assuming more power ups. I do want to see the return of some more. I don't know how the hell they're gonna like integrate a damn penguin thing again, like they did in Super Mario on Wii. But they better figure this shit out because I want it. But Nintendo, fix your shit. I'm tired of Mario. In conclusion, go ahead.
Hey, John.
I mean, after like all they did with 3D World, like how they just innovated on like the whole formula, they could do some real. They could do
3D
some
World
real
was
stuff with
slick fire.
I remember when the
I didn't beat the game. I just played like for like 2 hours.
Super Mario on the N64. I remember that one.
Ooh,
I love that one.
That
That's
was
what it kind of
awesome.
reminded me of when I seen it, just modern in the city. But it looks so wide.
Oh, no.
honestly.
Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh,
That-
bro.
I love that one.
Isn't there like a remake of it on the Unreal? They like made a remake of it on the Unreal Engine. It's pretty nice. Fan made. It's pretty nice.
I've seen it.
Oh no.
But when it comes to like the whole Mario thing, I don't know. I'm not getting a Switch. I'm a broke boy, so it's.
I mean, I'm not getting the Switch either.
It's out of my thing.
I'm not even going to have it. I'm just gonna have it in the house.
What else? When it comes to
Flipside.
stuff that isn't
Oh.
confirmed, like for E3, but everyone like is speculating about it. There was this map that Bethesda released, basically talking about their air quote Bethesda land. I don't even know how to explain this without even showing it. I'm probably going to show it in the video once I edit this. But basically, it's this giant picture of kind of like how Disney is laid out. Their different areas and stuff like that. There's the entrance. Over to the left, you have, what is that, Prey. It's basically just a little map outlining their different IPs. Like there's Fallout in here. There's Doom. What is that? Quake. there's Elder Scrolls, and that's Dishonored. But there are 2 areas labeled as under construction, and the other one is saying coming soon. And since they released this pretty soon, pretty close to E3, everyone's thinking they're about to release new IPs. Also, I don't know if I said it, Fallout is in there too, as one of their IPs. Just felt like I would add that too. But everyone's wondering what is this going to be? What's the new stuff? Some people are speculating it's going to be some futuristic type stuff, something more futuristic. I don't know, spacey maybe. But other people are thinking maybe it's something completely new. But what are you guys thoughts about it? Are you excited for a new IP, or do you just straight up not care?
I mean, it being Bethesda, you already know that it's gonna be some single player game. It's gonna have probably 300 plus hours on it. So, whatever it is, yeah, I'm like,
that's pretty nice.
Considering that I still have yet to finish Fallout 4, I would love to have a new game from them, but it's just so long. Just like Arthur's saying, they're probably going to be 300 plus hours. Just got to invest your whole life into. Just sell your soul. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to selling my soul.
I mean, I already sold my soul with Doom.
I'm relatively new to Bethesda. Fallout 4 was more of my recent games. Do you always have comments about me?
Yeah, that's how I was supposed to go.
All right,
Yeah.
so I mean, it's gonna be a game with a whole bunch of hours, as you said, but I don't know if I'm too committed to probably playing it for another year and some months before I actually beat it. But
Nasty ass laugh.
I guess I'll leave that as I guess. I'll see the game.
how they
when I
throw
see it.
everybody in a loop is they really just make it a trading card game, like how
Oh,
what
God.
is it? Witcher did.
They already have an Elder Scrolls game right now.
Oh yeah, you talking about Gwent?
I wanna
Yeah.
die.
Or they pull a fast one. It's just completely multiplayer game. Something they never
No,
did before.
I'm actually thinking it
Almost
might be
threw my
something like that.
monitor.
That'd be really cool. But no, I'm kind of a Bethesda fanboy at this point. Oh god, my bottle
Let's
is
check this damn
dripping.
monitor across the room.
What is it? Okay, I've played Doom, I beat Skyrim. We all play ESO.
Unfortunately.
we played it.
Nah.
We touched it.
Some can say we played
Nobody
it.
hit 30. I think except for me and Noel. What else?
Noel
I
didn't
was
even hit
close.
30. He quit when we quit.
Beat Fallout New Vegas, beat Fallout 4. I'm never playing Fallout 3.
Why?
What else?
Wait, hold up. Why?
What was that aim again?
Oh.
Hmm.
You can get mods.
But
Sounds so hurt.
what else? We've
It was
all
a big game, bro.
we've all
You had
played
Liam
Bethesda.
Neeson as your dad.
I mean, Daddy AF. But it's
Gay.
it's pretty cool and all. The new IP, I'm kind of excited for it. I just hope they don't mess it up. If I don't want it to be something they just popped out just to have something exciting, air quote exciting. When they just have the hype behind it. That's it.
So you mean you don't want it to be don't want to mention everything, but like how Gearbox did Battleborn, they didn't want to be known for just Borderlands, so they was we want to make a new IP. We want to be known for something else.
And I don't want it to be hyped just because it's Bethesda making it. You know what I mean? I don't want 50 people doing a review and be like, "Oh, this is great," because Bethesda made it. No.
It's
If
kind
it's
of how
trash,
Fallout 4 came out.
well, I want to die.
People was hyping that up, and people weren't addressing the major frame issues and just
Gameplay.
all types of bugs that were going on.
That's how I got to know
Story.
Fallout 4.
Dialogue,
Cause all that
choices,
damn hype.
karma.
Going downtown, I mean, that was just I don't know how you made it, bro.
I swear, this is off topic from our whole E3 and blah 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 news stuff. But I hated the fact that you can only say 3 things when you talk in to people in Fallout 4.
It didn't show the whole text.
Right,
Like,
it gave like a little
reading.
summary, and you couldn't have an option of being like the bad guy or anything. It was just like, oh, do I want to be like a slight dickhead, or do I want to be a super nice guy? That was it. There was no like, hey, I'm actually going to kill you. Like in Fallout New Vegas, it was like you could say the full thing, like, hey, you're going to die, and then you start the combat sequence. There's not just.
Oh, bro, look, if you
could tell people rot in hell, dude.
Right.
It was crazy.
just keep clicking circle on Fallout 4, you'll get somewhere by being an asshole to everyone.
No. It's the fact that he always says it so like in Fallout 4 he's just like so boring. Like the guy he's like, oh, you're going to die.
He just wants his son back, bruh.
Hold up. Alex, you sided with the Institute, right?
Yeah.
He's irrelevant.
Honestly,
What? Damn.
Wow.
I mean, I
do
miss Yes
remember
Man.
Arsenal also
Really,
ended
Fallout 5. Yes Man like rules the world. That's it. But yeah, I'm excited for the IP. Whatever.
Fallout New Vegas too.
Honestly,
They're
like,
getting mad at me because I'm the ruler of the damn institute. I was supposed to go back and like do a Brotherhood one.
So next topic.
Oh wait. We completely skipped over a game that I wanted to talk about.
No.
Yeah, Detroit become no. We're talking about Detroit become two because I like when I seen that the last E3, I nut a little bit because I don't know if you guys ever played LA Noir, but I fucking love that game. It was a cop game. You investigated murder. Don't want to skip over him because he's a piece of shit. You investigated murders. You know, you were a detective. It was really fucking fun, and I loved the game. It was made by Rockstar, and it was amazing. And then, so seeing this, it almost looks like a mix between Heavy Rain with like heavy like really in depth story, and the investigating kind of like LA Noir. So I'm extremely excited for this one, and I think it's going to be a nice concept because it's like androids and stuff. And I mean, I guess that makes sense with the story trying to say, you know, are they human or not? I think that's going to be really, really cool. So I'm definitely waiting on this one. Definitely got my eye on this one.
I'm more so got vibes of Life is Strange or like Until Dawn or pretty much any Telltale game. That's pretty much the vibe I got from it.
I'm only excited for like the dialogue options. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Just the stuff you can choose.
Yeah, because like when I was watching the trailer, then like there was just so many ways that thing could have played out, and then it's like there is no game over. So when your character dies, that's it, and then you switch over to another one. Like there's like multiple characters in the game, so yeah,
it's nice.
I'm really looking forward to it. Definitely keep my eye on that one. I just hope it doesn't flop. It's so easy for a game like that to flop because, you know, especially like, I'm pretty sure you all realize Telltale does this a lot where, you know, they give you the choice games, but it's not really your choice. It's a pseudo choice. It still changes back on course at the end of the day. The main stuff still happens the exact same way. So I'm hoping that they don't do that with this game. I'm hoping it's just like everything happens the way you want it to, or it doesn't want it to, and you can't go back and change it. That's what I'm hoping for.
Well, let's hope for the best. Was it a PS4 exclusive, or am I wrong?
I believe it's a PS4 exclusive. I haven't heard about it being on any other console or PC or anything like that.
So like, you guys want to like drink like Holy Kool-Aid if like, you know, it's a PS4 exclusive? You know, we could all have like a suicide party. It could actually happen. It would be great.
You're lagging for me.
You're lagging so hard.
It wasn't meant to be heard. But in other news,
said you want to go over the PS4 exclusives, bro.
Look, we don't talk about it. But Square Enix.
You like that game?
Oh,
Square Enix.
Oh yeah, really? Square Enix, get your fucking shit together. Start that right there. I'm sick of this shit. I've been waiting on Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 7 for years now. They announced Kingdom Hearts 3 like what, 2013? It's 2017 now. I get that you want to make the game perfect. I understand that. I've been waiting patiently since before that. I'm getting real fucking tired of waiting though. I'm getting tired of this shit. They take so long with the games, and I know they're making it perfect, but it hurts. I know they're going to be at E3. They have some announcements for Final Fantasy I think they're releasing a new IP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But there's just it's going over a couple Final Fantasy things. I know they're talking about their mobile game, Brave Exodus. I want to say it's the one. So they're going to be there, but I'm just like I'm hoping that you'll just like surprise me and show some Kingdom Hearts 3 or Final Fantasy 7. One of them, please, just get my dick wet a little bit. That's all I want.
Huh.
You're leaving me dry and it hurts. Fucking blue balls waiting on this damn shit. Sick of it.
Yeah. Okay. I like balls. So like, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts or anything, so I don't. I remember Adonis like tried buying one of them on like PS4. I tried playing it, but it was like some Nintendo graphics on a PS4, and I was gonna kill myself.
It was from Nintendo.
Yeah, I know. That was the worst part. What else? The stuff about Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is gay. What else?
Damn.
He just hurt because he lost Final Fantasy 15 save data.
I saved the world. Watch out.
Couldn't save your data, bro.
Damn.
Look, Arthur, we don't need Alex or Adonis. Like, you can kick them both out.
What the
I think we
fuck?
need them.
I don't think so. But on that, like, screw Adonis. But yeah, I don't have any feels towards them. But if we want to like actually start some little beef or whatever, the Overwatch mobile ripoff. You guys heard about that?
Oh, yeah. This one's really nice.
This is like TMZ. Like I say it, and then like he like picks it up, and then we all laugh about dicks for a second, and then we're just like, yeah.
It's a mobile game coming out. I want to say in Korea, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, it was announced a while ago, but there wasn't any news on it or gameplay. And essentially, they have a website where it shows you each of the characters in a game that they have so far, and every single one of them is a blatant Overwatch ripoff.
Remember the
It's
girl
really
with the pistols?
disgusting. Oh yeah, female McCree.
Mm-hmm.
They have Roadhog in there, but he looks like the guy off Mad Max. They have Soldier 9276. I want to say that's his name. So that's really unique. And it's just really fucking disgusting to see the game, and just like every character looks they don't even look exactly like them. Some of them look a little bit different, but I mean, of course, their abilities or names are really similar. I think one of them is Widowmaker. I'm pretty sure you can guess who that is based off of.
It was like Black Widow something.
It's
Truly
it's
something.
gross. It's gross, but it's a mobile game, whole new game, has nothing to do with Overwatch. Can't prove it, so suck it.
As far as like ripoffs and stuff goes, I mean, it's kind of expected. You guys remember it was like a Chinese ripoff of Overwatch, like where they literally took the assets of the game and brought it over. I mean,
Was it called like Titan something?
yeah, it was something, but yeah, it's kind of expected. But at least the bright side is a lot of people do know it's a ripoff, like a blatant ripoff, and they aren't taking it as a serious game or anything like that. The people who actually educate themselves in like game stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it is over there. Like I can't say for like over there if they even know, because like Overwatch is a global thing. You're supposed to know like what this stuff looks like if you say you play games and stuff. But I don't know how major like Overwatch is in other countries. So I can't say for certain over there. But hopefully, whoever sees the game just like understands. This isn't legit. This is just like some ripoff. I don't know. I guess it could be cool for people who like don't want to pay for Overwatch or whatever or something like
It
that.
better be free at least.
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. Like at least a free game. But
Isn't
It's the fact that like this isn't like the first time
That's
this
the sad
happened.
part.
It's like
Yeah.
Overwatch, there was Paladins. Everybody compared Paladins to Overwatch. There was
Oh.
Battleborn. Everybody compared Battleborn to Overwatch, the Chinese game. Then the same thing happened with Rocket League. There were so many Rocket League ripoffs. Like just so many of those that were coming out, like mobile and just I think it's trying to come out on Steam.
Yeah, it's like 2 on Steam.
Yeah.
Free to play.
It's like
Same thing
it's
with
not really
Minecraft.
surprising. Like when something's successful, other people, they want to try to get off that. Like you guys remember when DayZ first came out, then
Oh,
everything started
man.
covering that. H1Z1, there's a bunch of stuff
It's the,
that
it's the fact that they'll
started
make
copying
it.
that formula.
They'll make the game, right? They'll make the ripoff and all that stuff. But then their servers are so trash that you can't even play with anybody.
That's the funny part.
I remember me and Adonis and Alex, we tried to download this one game on
Oh
Steam.
God,
It was supposed to be like a free
Last
DayZ.
Man Standing.
Yeah, that game.
Oh God.
There's no
Damn.
squad play. There's no. You can't play with your friends.
I mean, they got squad play now. We
Can't get in the
into
match.
game. Can't get a fucking match though.
It's just
It-
don't make a
it's
fake
like-
game if you're not going to
it's,
do it right.
it's really funny to see that like it came out right after Players Unknown Battlegrounds came out,
Right.
Immediately after. I swear I never seen it on the Steam store until that game came out, and it's like, oh, it's basically free version of that. Download it, and it's just trash. Like at least if you're gonna like copy a formula every game, make it at least
Playable.
close to
Playable.
to that game.
Playable.
Well, yeah, make it playable for
Playable.
one, but
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted in life. I couldn't even play it. Like, what is this? No, I really think like a lot of games should do what Ark does. Like this is again off topic, but like those type of games like how you're supposed to survive against zombies or blah blah blah. I think they should have like a single player option. I guess like because that's what Ark does. That's really cool. PVE stuff like that. But I digress. The whole like copying off people and stuff like that, that's kind of expected. But like nowadays people are like educating themselves more and more about like the whole what is and isn't legit these days. Like the thing with paladins, paladins and Overwatch, you can compare them all day, but at the end of the day, like I think I've like heard from you guys or like somewhere else that paladins started first. They were in development first and stuff like that. So like, does it really matter? Whoever came first or anything like that? They still have 2 different combat styles, and they aren't like directly ripping off names and like characters or anything like that. So I mean, it's not a direct rip off. But when it's something like this, it's a direct rip off, and it's just like literally just a bootleg. Like it's not like
can you make the stem like the icon even look that different?
right.
it's
just-
It was the
sad.
pie symbol over the regular Overwatch like circle.
It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
That's gross.
We've given like this topic too much time of day. But CD Projekt Red, the guys who made The Witcher and The Witcher, they were like they've been developing Cyberpunk 2077 for a while now. I think for like 5 years, maybe less, maybe more.
Yeah.
But it's everyone's been like looking out for it. Like we've been excited to like see it because it has been this long-standing development period, and like we're all excited for it. But they were hacked, and there was a ransom given to them by the hackers, basically saying we're gonna release this stuff to the public, like if you don't give it, like if you how do I say this? If you don't give us X, Y, and or Z. Because they didn't say exactly what the hackers asked for. Nobody knows what the hackers
I believe
said.
they asked for like I think they asked for like, some money and something. They asked for something else as well, money. But if I'm
Again, like CD Projekt Red did report it to like the local government and stuff like that. They did like explain what was going on and explain it to the journalists. But they pretty much said like, hey guys, they emailed like all the people on the email list, the people who signed up for their service, blah blah blah. They pretty much told them, hey, if you get any information that isn't directly from us, don't bother with it. Like the stuff that they did take, the hackers and stuff like that, it wasn't anything that like represents the game that we're trying to make. Like it was some old stuff. Like when you're first developing a game, you just have like that trash at first. You know, that's pretty much how they explain it. It's just like the garbage stuff that they started with. They don't even care that much about it. It doesn't represent the game that's going to be released. But you know, if you really do like care about like the game and you do want to see it like only when it's at its peak, then you know ignore anything other than directly from CD Projekt Red. If it's like somebody on Reddit releasing these files, ignore them. Don't even check out Reddit. Just don't even bother.
I think it's pretty like nice that they were actually, you know, they sent out a tweet and let everybody know and stuff like that. Like, yeah, this kind of happened,
Yeah.
and you know we're dealing with it. Because most game companies they don't even deal with leaks in proper ways anymore.
At all.
It's like, you know, they get a leak and they're just kind of like, oh, fuck it.
This again?
We'll just roll with it, and you know, I think that they're handling it pretty well, and I think that with CD Projekt Red, even if like the files are leaked and stuff like that, I mean, as they said, the game is old and well, the stuff that they have is old and unrepresentative of the game. But even if it was, I still think that personally, for me, I would still be interested in the game regardless, because they've been working on it for so long, and I can tell that they put some time into it. So for me, I personally just think that they're doing it right by actually trying to keep a lid on their stuff. Because most game companies are so loose with their information now.
Either super loose or Square Enix. So yeah. Do you other guys do you have any opinions on this?
No, honestly, this is my first time hearing of it.
No.
This is some shit.
Yeah. But nah, it's pretty cool.
Any opinions about them?
Nah, I have no opinion of the game.
I mean, I'm excited for the game itself. I do hope this didn't set them back at all, which they said it probably shouldn't, but you know, we'll see. Other news. Destiny 2. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you take this one, Alex.
Big dick bowling shit, boy.
Kick him out.
Get it, Alex.
What?
Alex.
Alright.
So the whole
Yeah.
Bungie live stream, how did you feel about that?
It was alright. I'll give it that. It was alright.
I swear to God, that's all you're gonna say.
That's it. It was alright.
Oh my God. Okay, more to it. How did you feel about the new Hunter? Like how they revamped the Hunter?
Bro, we ain't even gonna talk. Nigga, shut. Don't. No, let me explain this game. Alright. We're gonna get into that in a minute. We're definitely gonna get into that. So, basically, if you've been living under a fucking rock all your sort of this year and last year or such, you would know that Destiny 2 is coming out this year, alright? Basically, Destiny 2 is clearly, you know, what's after Destiny, but...
Swear.
Alright, I know, right? It's crazy. So, the whole point of this game is basically taking back the light and taking back the Traveler, because, you know, I forgot, the Red Legion, I think it's called?
How you felt about the game? Why does he explain the story?
I just want to explain it real quick. Give me a minute, dude.
Okay, it had nothing to do with how you feel about the game.
Just edit this one out. How do you feel about the game, Alex?
The moment I get my time to shine, niggas just can't let me do it. Alright, bruh. But, how do I feel about the game?
How do you feel
like
about changes that were made?
I like it because it's Destiny, but the changes, I'm not really fucking with the superpowers or the supercharges and
So
whatnot.
you think it's a pickup?
I mean, I'm gonna pick it up either way, but I just have just a little bit conflicting with those because the ones that we've seen as far as the supercharged powers, it's like the Sun Singer, he gets a sword. Okay.
He turns into like a fire, blade dancer.
Boy is a god, alright?
And he's like-
The Titan, basically his void, it's not like the little bubble anymore. He has a shield, and you can Captain America every single bitch around you, just slapping them and throwing it everywhere. It's crazy. I love it. The only change that didn't happen in Destiny was the Hunter. Blade Dancer, it became him with a staff now. He basically does everything that a regular Blade Dancer does. He just zips around. He just has a staff. That's the only difference
Did
that
they
you
change
see.
the gunslinger?
I don't believe so.
I think it was something with the ammo they changed with it.
I don't know. I saw the thing with Cade where like he did like the little burst with his thing, and I was thinking, oh, maybe they might do that because that actually looks cool. This is like McCree's little fan hammer and whatnot, but I like. It looks graphically different from the other one, from what I've seen from like the trailer that they showed. Yeah, it does.
You lied.
This shit look dark.
You lied.
I'm not lying.
It looks just like Destiny 1.
I'm not lying.
I'm not lying, bro.
From my perspective, it looks just like Destiny 1, just with a couple improved shaders. I'll say that. Just a couple improved shaders.
I guess if we want to do that and get on my dick.
They cleaned just a little bit, like made it a little bit more sleeker, I guess. That's how they made the UI. And the supers, like I was just saying, the one that got me the most was the striker. He can slam the ground and he can take off running and like just punch people. That's pretty disgusting. It reminds me of
a little bit of something.
No, it reminds me of when what was it? The Titan. What was the one with the actual hammer? What was it called?
Soul Singer, no,
Sunbreaker.
Sunbreaker, yeah.
All right, it reminds me of Sunbreaker first came out, and then it took 2 golden gun shots to actually kill him. Like, I hope it's not like that. I hope we'll
Okay, so Arthur's one of those people. I hate to tell y'all, but I was Titan meta throughout the whole Destiny. So
he was a faggot, basically. But Destiny 2 is just one of those games where like I'm just gonna be casual like with it no matter what, too, because it's so fun to play. Like I played pretty much all the expansions, everything that came out with it. So I'm gonna play Destiny 2 regardless of what happens to it, just because it's just so fun. It's been so fun to play so far.
I don't really think.
That was mine.
But Destiny 2, I'm not really looking too into it. I mean, I think I got into the Destiny scene a little too late for me to actually, find interest in it, be so hyped for the second one to come out. Because after playing the first one, it was fun, doing stuff, especially when you like actually squad up with friends and whatnot, and you guys like roll through missions together. I think that was really fun. But honestly, for me, it was it eventually kind of just came to the point where like once you do finish the story and stuff like that, and once you like get through most of the fun raids and stuff, it's kind of just like I just lost interest with it. So I'm hoping that with Destiny 2, like it'll just keep me interested. Maybe if I actually like get in the game at the start, I follow the process of it and changes and all that stuff, it might actually help improve my interest in the series and their game and stuff like that.
The thing about Destiny 2 is that I hope that they actually make it where raids you can probably like group up with queue up and then group up with randoms and like try to do the raid that way instead of going on.
Isn't that what they said that they were doing?
Oh, I don't remember if it was confirmed or not.
That's something they said they wanted to do because like everybody would like complain about it like
they
back on the first
to do
one.
Or they are doing.
I believe they're doing it. I don't know. I gotta look further into that one specifically. But another change that I did see is that the main characters are actually doing shit.
They were doing something. What?
No, the fuck they weren't. And one, they weren't doing not a goddamn thing.
Where were you at?
Motherfucker, what Destiny were you playing?
I was a hunter. Where were you?
Nah, bruh. I did not see Zavala. I did not see Ikra. I did not see
Kate was out there.
Get up.
Kate was out there.
Huh? Where?
He was making moves.
Show me,
He was the one that killed Crota.
Leave.
Yeah, I'm done.
Leave.
Alright, so next topic.
I mean, no, like with the Destiny thing, like, again, I'm kind of like Adonis. Like, I feel like I came too late to like actually feel the hype or anything like that. I was just, meh. It was fun to play, kind of, but at the end of the day, it was, yeah, I feel like I was far too late for it. By the time me and Adonis got in, everybody has like these cool outfits and stuff like that, and you're just like, oh, I'm new to the game, and you're just like, oh.
I got a gun now.
Right. Just like disgusting.
How do I use the super?
Okay. So,
But, like,
in other news,
no, faggot. With Destiny, the one thing that annoyed
out my
me
game.
so much, like, I love story. You guys know this. But when you have the story put into like online, what was it, like codexes or whatever, that you have to go to your computer to even see, that's kind of triggering. When no, don't. I mean, it's pretty much like
that was only year one Destiny.
That was year one, bro.
That was only year one Destiny.
Year one Destiny was a terrible time. Y'all came in at the perfect place.
It was pretty much just before like the first expansion.
It was
disgusting.
disgusting.
That was after when the first expansion came out. That's when like the story was completely in the game, and you didn't need to go out and go out of your way to learn about it.
I'm assuming you're talking about the Taken King, because the Dark Below was no expansion. That was the game that we still were missing.
It was just straight
behind the paywall.
disgusting. Like, I don't ever want to see that again. And also, like, you know, when we're actually in the game, don't hide the story behind paywalls, please. Please stop that.
They're gonna they've said they've fixed the shit, hopefully.
Like, no, Adonis, I know you feel this.
You mean
I know,
you want to
no,
do,
no,
like this free update?
no,
thing?
Adonis, you know, I know you feel this. I know
no,
Adonis feels this.
really.
When we did, me and Adonis, you know, we played it and all. We would have the DLC, like the new DLC. I remember we got the Taken King, and then what was it, the Iron Dick or whatever?
Rise of Iron.
Yeah,
Rise of Iron. Where do you get Iron Dick?
When the Rise of Iron came out, we were straight irrelevant. We couldn't play any. We could only play the basicest of Crucible.
That's another thing that another thing I want to say. Destiny, please don't fucking do that. Where you just
Abandon anybody who doesn't get the update.
Instant, like, if you do not keep up to date with the game to buy the expansion, you're done. Like,
your light level is dead. Your PvP is dead.
You see all these new planets pop up and shit, and you're just like, oh shit, I can't do that. I can't even go to Crucible. I can't even do any of the fun fucking PvPs anymore. Cause why? Cause I can't fucking afford to get the shit. So please don't do that, Destiny. Like,
no ass shouldn't be broke, nigga.
Like, oh my god! Like, I remember when I played the original Destiny, and me and Spoon played it. I didn't have the what was it, House of Wolves, if that's what it's called. I remember I didn't have it. I had like the old Destiny, just like year one, just nothing. I played that, no expansion, no DLC.
I'll be right back.
I just quit the game because it's just like I didn't know what the fuck to do anymore. Everything else is locked, so I quit the game. I sold it, and then I was like, hey, you know, let's get the game again. Let's get Taken King now. And then I got it. It was fun. I had so much fun playing. I was like, this game is really fucking dope. Like, I actually can invest time in this. Rise of Iron dropped, and just the game abandoned me. I didn't even abandon the game. The game abandoned me, and it hurt so much. And I'm just hoping that they don't do that, because that expansion shit that they did, I don't like it.
So
never do that shit again.
So you hope that they do like a free update type thing, like just make the money somewhere else.
Yes.
Like, just don't divide the community like how Call of Duty does. Like, every time there's a map pack, they have like completely separate playlists for that.
Exactly like that.
I hated that so much. With
like,
the passion.
It's just like if you cannot keep up and buy the expansion, you're just instantly left behind.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't do anything. Like, the moment Rise of Iron dropped, I actually stopped playing the game. I haven't touched Destiny since Rise of Iron dropped. I haven't. I deleted it a long ass time ago. It was gone. I never got to touch it again, just for the simple fact that I couldn't do anything. You know, you and Chris and Alex had it. Y'all was like, oh yeah, you trying to do this one mission on Rise of Iron? Bet. I'm sitting there, oh, yeah. Those are locked for me. And then it divides you so bad.
Oh,
so I'm
you want to
really
play Crucible?
Oh, I can only play Blaze Crucible. Huh? Oh, we about to go do Frenzy or some shit like that. I don't fucking know, but I'm hoping
about to
they
go
don't
do
do that.
Supremacy, bro.
I'm really hoping they don't do that with this new Destiny. I honestly,
It's so disgusting.
another question I want to know is if it's going to be cross-platform. That's something I want to know.
I don't think they'll do that.
I doubt it.
Purely just because of the whole PC thing, and then there's also the thing of PS4 having all the exclusive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't feel like they would do that.
Also, like with the DLC thing, I don't care at all about microtransactions at all. I would rather have them capitalize on the whole microtransactions thing.
I mean, but they're getting so close. Like, they're getting on the edge of going pay to win with it.
Mm-hmm. But like, I'd much rather have like somebody be able to just buy a gun and be cool, whatever with that, than have it
And
like straight
I
locked
gotta
out.
buy a story.
I can't even have the chance to
I
grind
can't
to your
feel-
level.
I can't I can't understand the fact where I have to feel like I gotta buy the rest of my story to feel like I'm complete.
I paid 60 plus the 20 for each time you feel like I'm not good enough to get up there.
Damn, we're still on Destiny.
I'm just kind of salty.
I'm just saying, Destiny, for as much as people say they loved it, for me coming late to it, I saw a lot of shit that I did not like about Destiny. And that
Straight
fucking
heat.
expansion shit is the main one that I have. Fix that shit.
Honestly.
Just go pay to win if you have to.
I
don't
want
even care.
farmable bosses, like just a guaranteed loot pool for a boss. Like that's what I want.
That'd be nice.
I want the whole exotic engram. You gotta go back, get the chance of like some random gun that you could possibly already have. Like I don't
Nah,
know.
they're gonna like make it guaranteed, but you have to pay $5 for it to be guaranteed.
No, they're really just gonna bring the enhancement system from Black Desert. That's all.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so we done here? Y'all finished? Y'all done?
Kill yourself.
I can go ahead and move on.
Okay. Okay, so moving
In,
around.
wow.
Okay,
In other news.
In other news, we talking about Fortnite.
No, what the hold on, bro.
I like Fortnite.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Okay. So Fortnite's a new game coming out. I believe it's come out this year.
Bitch, why the fuck are you doing it?
Because he can.
Oh.
Bitch, that's me.
Oh, you'll be alright. So it's like a
Was it like Monster Hunter?
Go ahead, nigga.
yeah, it's a complete
It's-
Monster Hunter game.
What?
You,
Huh?
No, hold on now.
You started
Now
again.
I'm talking about. Stop, nigga, stop. You didn't watch the shit, did you? Monster Hunter?
This is what got confused with Dauntless. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my
No,
god.
I was trying to see who would catch it, bro.
exactly. I already seen that. I just talked to you about this earlier, Arthur. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Quentin.
I
Wait,
I
he
was
said
trying
it.
to catch y'all, bro. And it's the fact that I caught both of y'all at once. Like, just the tone raised instantly.
I'm feeling some type of way about this Fortnite.
This game gonna be fire.
Better be that fucking high. Watch it flop too.
Right.
This game gonna be fire, bro.
Instant pay to win flop.
Fuck you, bro. I hope you don't get your stupid ass
Isn't
game.
it free to win? It's free to play.
Free to win.
God
Free to
damn it,
win.
Arthur. No. It's not free to play. It's a paid game. They said it's probably starting at $40, but the early access is coming out soon. That's what the whole hullabaloo is about. And I think you have to pay or pre-order or something to get that early access, so you're probably shit out of luck anyway.
Where are you going? I'm gonna take dogs out.
Kill your brother. But basically, it's a zombie game made by Epic, who made what else? Paragon.
It's a straight zombie game, man.
It's a zombie game with heroes.
Just
It's a zombie game, man.
Yeah.
It's a
zombie games. You got your 4 classes.
It's a co-op four-player zombie shootout. You survive. Has, I guess, if you want to get to any type of comparison, Minecraft. If you want to use that one, you build stuff. You can make whole types of fortresses and shit like that. We could set up and kill the zombies.
Pew pew.
But that's kind of its main goal. I don't see it being anything other than that. So, I know that for sure there's probably not gonna be a fucking story behind it or anything. If not, it's probably gonna be
For sure.
Very minuscule.
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of excited
Yeah.
for it because I do like squad-based games. Like 4 to 8 type
Nah.
games.
Who are you playing with?
Huh?
Huh?
I got other servers.
I'm just fuck indie shooter that has to do with zombies and teamwork.
Oh.
Just instant fucking Vietnam flashbacks to COD. And
Huh.
just-
Arthur not picking anyone up.
Y'all never played Dying Light with me.
I thought we did.
I think
We
I'm
did
better
play
off.
Dying Light with you before.
I didn't.
I mean, you never beat the fucking game, did you?
No, because me and Quentin stopped game sharing.
Off topic.
Oh yeah.
So we can
But
get
yeah.
off topic in this bitch.
Huh?
I just spit all over my monitor.
Disgusting.
But
So
yeah, so Fortnite, it's not something that's on my radar particularly. It's kind of. It seems like
there.
everybody else is really on it, but me, nah. It looks like it'll be a game that's fun to play with your friends the first time, and then if you really start getting into it, you ask to play that. Oh, I ain't getting on. Then you just like, oh, it died, and then I killed myself. That's it.
Pretty much.
So
I spent money on this.
Okay. So what the game reminds me of is more of like a Left 4 Dead, Sunset Overdrive type feel. That's what it reminds me of, where you can build up these forts. You have all these different like crazy weapons that you can use, all these different skills, and you can just go around just slaying everything, like just having fun like Sunset Overdrive. So that's why I was interested in the game when I first seen it, like a couple months ago.
I like the style of the game. I like the way it looks. Very
Yeah.
cartoonish.
I
But-
thought of Plant vs. Zombies when I saw the zombies. Immediately.
I mean, they're like. I mean, I don't feel like they could have made the zombies look cool.
shits aren't even.
I remember like
them
one of the
hoes are
zombies like this
monsters.
straight blue, bulbous fucking monster with like yellow eyes, and I was just, oh,
Raw XD.
what even is that? I don't really feel. I mean, but then again, it is still a cartoonish type style, so I guess that makes. It almost reminded me of the Agents of Mayhem when I seen it, but just zombies.
Rawr,
Kind of look like that.
rawr, rawr. Okay, so that was
Did
fun.
Alex have something to say?
No, just.
Wait, Alex is in here?
It's nice. It's a nice
You know
game.
it?
I want to play it.
Woo!
But yeah, that was.
Says
Why are you
fucking-
here?
Nigga, don't get me started.
But
Next topic.
Payday 2, it's basically free right
Next
now.
fucking topic.
I think it was like 5 million copies going out for free. I think maybe less. But like, yeah, they're supposed to be like giving them out for free because like a bunch of people. Wait, no. The devs, they bought out the rights for like the game itself, because beforehand it was, well, I forgot what company. I think Sucker Punch, but probably not. Somebody else owned the actual rights to the game, which is why like all those DLCs were out and stuff like that. They didn't have any real control over the pricing or anything like that when it came to the game. So a lot of the decisions made about the game were not really in their favor, or not really like in their hands. But they want to like get this game out to as many people as possible right now, so they can come back to the game, or they can get their friends into the game to actually see what it's like, and then maybe they can pick up the DLCs and stuff like that, and hopefully they can buy out, because they don't have it, they don't have the rights forever. I think they have like a year license on Payday right now, so hopefully they'll get enough money to like renew it and keep up this stuff. They've already made a bunch of changes to the game, like they've said like this seems small to like people who like are hearing this right now, if you're watching this like in the future just as a video, but beforehand you couldn't have grenades or ammo bags or anything like that by default. You couldn't have that as like a new person or anything. You had to actually have like a skill tree just to get those certain things. But now by default you can have like an ammo bag, you can have a health pack, anything like that. You don't have to specialize just to do that. You still have specializations to like add to your combat and stuff like that. Add more depth to your character. Like have better command over hostages or stuff like that. But you don't need to like invest points just to get an ammo bag. That's taken out because everyone was complaining about on the servers just for that. They wanted that out, and it's just small stuff like that that they took out, and people are like really liking it. So I do really like that they're doing this. They're actually letting out a bunch of free free licenses for it, so people actually can get into the game. But do you guys have any opinion on the game or them actually doing this?
The graphics are complete trash.
Payday 2 was the worst game I ever. I mean, no,
God damn!
Hey,
I would.
I think that was Warframe.
Payday 2. Payday 2. It was fun while it lasted. I bought it on like the PlayStation 4 for like what, $5 was on sale.
Wait, before we
Yeah,
even
you know-
continue, did you guys even like click the thingy, like the free thing? Like Adonis, did you try downloading?
Oh, yeah, I downloaded. I just clicked it. I was like, oh, why not?
Might as well.
I put it in my library.
Okay, I just had to
That's
confirm. I was gonna be kind of hurt if y'all didn't. I was like, but like I wanted. To...
Oh,
I mean, I'm probably not.
I mean,
Oh.
Arthur,
even if
Arthur
it's
is
still-
irrelevant.
it's
He doesn't
like-
play games with his
Look
friends.
at it like this. It's a free game. They're giving out 5 million copies. Why not go ahead? It
I
may
mean,
not
I'm
be
just
a-
saying.
at the
I'm
moment,
just saying,
but
but they're
maybe
making
sometime
changes.
down the road.
With them making changes, they better change those graphics look like fucking.
That was just
64
PS2,
graphics,
man. That was just PS4.
Nah, man, that shit was fucking.
It looks so
gross.
much better on like actual PC. I swear.
Oh my god, that it was so disgusting. Actually, like playing it on the PlayStation 4 because
I want the AI to be better, bro.
Oh yeah,
I
the
remember just people standing there just shooting like
the
straight
AR
Left 4
are
Dead type
fucking
zombie AI.
garbage.
I mean, there's not much I can say about that one.
Maybe if
They
they,
need
do
to make some
that,
changes.
I mean,
They need to make some changes because the AI was trash. The graphics were disgusting. I usually don't care much for graphics. But like when I get a game on a PS4, I don't expect to feel like I'm playing like a PS2 game. So it feels really gross, and I don't know. I lost interest after playing it. Like I didn't really feel much coming from the game. I never even attended the story like at all. I think we did like what, a couple missions. It
that
was,
was a story.
Yeah.
yeah, there was a whole like single player story. I believe.
Nope.
Oh,
Not single
shit,
player.
I'm wrong. Oh, well, then shit.
There's a story, but there's no there's no campaign. But yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. Alex, you gay?
Nah, it's good.
Huh.
Alex is gay cover.
With Call of Duty World War II,
I'm just gonna mute my
Arthur,
mic on
you
that
want to
one.
pick this up?
Oh yeah, let me go pick this one. What are you talking about? All right, so World War II, they're adding a new game mode. There's what is it? I
War
forgot what
mode.
it is.
War mode.
No. I'm talking about who's making it this time.
Oh,
Oh, I think Sledgehammer.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sledgehammer. You know they want to change it up this time. They want to do a little something new to the formula, like how they did with Advanced Warfare. You know, they did the whole boost thing, and you know we all know how that went.
mm-hmm.
And they also, that was the first time they had supply drops, and that system, it was actually the best supply drop system they ever had so far for COD. But they said they want to capitalize on bringing, boost to the ground, and also they want to bring back some old game modes and some new ones as well. One of the new ones is War Mode, and basically what War Mode is that it'll be a narrative-driven like battle between players. It'll be like allied and Axis soldiers, and team driven assault and defend gameplay, fight for like historically strategic objectives during World War II. So that's one thing that I said they was gonna do, and it's also they're removing the entire creative class system and they're adding divisions, and they're saying that like every division will specialize in something. So like they'll have like a better, something better than another division. Like let's say, just for example, one division could be specialized in assault rifles. They could have like bonus 10% headshot damage or something like that. Another division could be like snipers, SMD, stuff like that. But I don't think it'll be like that, and they haven't said what it's gonna be just yet. They said it's gonna like go more in depth about it at E3. But how do y'all feel about all that?
Adonis, you want to pick that up or?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. For me, I think the whole removing the creative class system, I'm not going to say it's good or bad, because yet to see it in action, especially coming from a COD game, that's definitely a bold move to do. So with the whole division thing, it can go good or bad, because they could really fuck it up or they can do it really right. I personally think that taking out a creative class system could be cool and something new. COD needs something new. COD definitely needs something new. Like I like BO3. I never really got into Advanced Warfare, so I can't really speak on that one. But when I played Black Ops 3, I like the whole, in air type boosting around shit. I thought it was kind of fun. And then I also still like the old boots on the ground COD. But honestly, there's shooters are, they're a simple base formula. There's not much you can really do to it. So seeing COD go back to World War II, it's definitely something new. Because I remember, if you listen to like the old podcast we did the first E3, I talked about how COD always goes forward with their games. They always go into the future. So it's nice to see them actually jump back and try to do something completely different for once. When I try to do something completely different, so it's interesting. I'm probably not going to pick up COD, to be honest. I don't really care much for COD anymore. But if they do enough new stuff and they change it, then I mean I may change my mind about it.
With me, like with the whole COD thing, I never. The only COD game I played like way back in the day, like before like I even got into multiplayer stuff, was Big Red 1. That was really fun to me. But like once I got into like the multiplayer scene, it wasn't
Good.
yeah, at all. Like I mean, okay. It's fun when you get in those lobbies where people aren't all using the same thing. 50 people aren't using Vesper. 50 people aren't using Argus. But then when people use Argus and everyone has an Argus like custom thingy, you're just like, why am I in this lobby? With the whole like, the only thing that spooks me like about like the theory Arthur had about the whole having no more like custom classes or anything, having like pre-made classes, I guess that kind of spooks me, only because that's kind of how it was in Black Ops. Like you would have like whatever hero or whatever, I guess you can call them heroes, and then you would have like whatever is the meta, slap it on. That was your life.
What I'd imagine the whole division system would be like. Do you remember Mag?
Yeah.
You guys remember that game?
Yeah.
How there was like the 3 factions and stuff, or actually better example, Planet
Side.
Side, where there was the 3 factions, and like if you play on that faction, you wouldn't be able to play with anyone else on the other factions, and like they all had their special weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like the divisions will be like.
I mean, I think that could be something like if you play like the Allied or the other one. I feel like that could be.
I don't think they'll do it like that. I think it'll more so go like Germany, Japan, US, and along those lines.
The Nagasaki bomb war.
We don't talk about that.
I'm missing y'all, man.
Oh my! We have lost. Okay, he's back.
No, but I mean, I think that'd be pretty cool if they do something like that, where depending on who you choose to represent, it could. I mean, because with the war mode, you said it's going to be kind of historical battles and stuff like that, full scale events.
Yeah.
I think that can be cool, especially if you are choosing certain groups to follow, like countries or whatever to follow through with. I think that'd be pretty
I don't. I think I'm biased, honestly, when it comes to the whole Call of Duty scene.
Yeah.
It's far too fast for me. Like I prefer like Battlefield or like Overwatch or something like that. I like stuff like it's more planned out, kind of. I guess I like it more like that.
The fastest. What?
Hey.
Huh?
Hey.
What?
Hey, Activision. Guess what? It's about goddamn time. Hey, so look, basically the way that I think about World War II, it's all right to bring it back, like back that far, but I don't know how too much they could make this any more different than the other one. I know y'all are talking about like all the other shit that they have, but like it's Call of Duty, bro. Ain't much you gonna see that's different. And with them taking out the custom classes and having pre-made, there's not much you could put on the guns back in World War II, anyways.
It'd really be some funny shit.
A bayonet.
It'd be some funny shit. They completely just lied and like they released World War II and it's not even boots on the ground anymore. It's still like the flying shit.
Warfare.
That's so nasty.
That'd be some next level stuff.
You got it.
Bullshit.
Ray guns are now a multiplayer. If you shoot it right, it can fucking go through a dimensional warp and out the fucking back and kill somebody.
So yeah, that was our podcast. I hope you enjoyed.
Are we fresh yet?
I don't
Ugly.
I don't need
Are we
this.
innovative?
I hate
Okay, and another thing, I don't know. I don't think I was paying attention to this, but They probably don't. Hopefully they don't have any type of like supply drops.
They
And
will.
then-
Honestly,
They will.
I hope they do.
They
I
will.
hope they bring back the Advanced Warfare supply drops.
I
Well,
don't.
you know damn well they're gonna have to supply drop.
Okay, if they're gonna have supply drops like that,
They're
it
gonna
all
have it
depends.
back
I
up.
actually like the different variants and the way that worked out. Because in what was it, Infinite Warfare, the variants they had like so few, and I didn't like the way the system actually
They're going to
worked
have
in
it
that.
Black Ops
But,
style.
and
Hey,
but
Arthur.
the way it worked in what?
COD points is working in the past 2 games, so they're probably gonna have that the little COD point system, not where you can just directly buy those packages, and it's probably not gonna be as good because
The one in
I'm
Black Ops
talking
was,
about what's in it.
the
money.
one in Black Ops was like.
I mean,
I
I'm
mean-
just saying, I don't want guns in there. I take aesthetics. I can't.
I don't
Yeah.
want any
That's what
supply
I'm
drops
saying. There should
period
be
in that
variants.
fucker.
They should go back to that system.
I mean,
I don't
okay,
know.
that's
Like
understandable.
I can deal with the little I mean, highly definitely gonna have.
And they need to go back
emo
to every time you level up, you get a supply drop.
Oh,
So just
Infinite
you get
Warfare
advanced supply
also
drops.
has variants too.
I'm saying I not like Advanced Warfare variants words. I didn't like the way it did theirs.
I actually forgot about Infinite Warfare. Like you said, I was like Infinite Warfare.
I thought
actually
he
had to
got it
Google
mixed
that.
up.
I actually googled
No.
that shit.
Infinite Warfare does have that stuff in there.
No, like I really forgot like what Infinite
I'm
Warfare
not
was
drunk.
for a second.
No,
Or
I-
like how they do Modern Warfare Remastered, where like if you do the challenges, then you can unlock whatever weapon or item that you're trying to go for. All you gotta do is just complete the challenge for it.
I wish they did that for Black Ops, personally.
Blops.
Cause like this shit with like getting these guns out of like supply drops and like I don't even think you get. I think you get like an added bonus for like buying COD points and shit for it. It's just I'm not fucking with it. It's a possibility, bro. It's a possibility.
I mean,
But hey,
you do
COD is
exactly-
bullshit, so
Oh,
you won't see me with it.
Leave.
This
So
is the
yeah.
wrong show, Adonis.
Battleborn.
Oh yeah,
I told you.
Wait.
Battleborn.
I really like how they did this one. I think it's pretty
Pseudo
funny.
free to play.
Oh yeah, they passed it off as a demo with no end event for it, so it's free to play.
Basically.
Like even if you go on a PS4, like if you go to it, it's actually in the demo section. It says like Battleborn demo. I thought it was really fucking funny that they did that, but it's like it's sad because I remember we all played the beta. It was like, oh yeah, this game is fun. Like it might be a pickup, and then Overwatch dropped in. Then Battle.
I remember when I called it. I was like,
We
this
all
game is
called
gonna
it.
go free to play.
Like,
Honestly.
we all collectively said
We
like
all-
this is going to be free to play.
It was a whole group effort with that one too.
Cause like pretty much all of the gaming community called it honestly. Cause I remember TBH and then we're talking about like yeah man like Overwatch
What
they
about
just
those
hopped on
two
the
guys on Reddit who try to get the whole community back?
they just like hopped on their
Good
PP.
luck trying to do that shit. Dude, what? Honestly, as everyone says, Battleborn probably just came out at the wrong time. It really did.
It did. That was his main flaw. Is it
That
came
was
out the wrong time. It got completely
shit.
overshadowed by Overwatch.
Also, it was trying to be a MOBA when it wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't.
It
It didn't
was
know
so
exactly
confusing.
what to
Also,
do.
it was pushing the whole comp scene like before it even had the game fully out. You don't.
They made a lot of wrong moves.
They were trying to
I
do
think
a
they,
lot.
I mean, they tried to break away too hard from Borderlands.
I mean, I don't know. It would have been cool or whatever. It's just the simple fact that they were trying too hard to like make it like you know how like a bunch of games were trying to make their games like MOBA-ish or whatever the current hype type game it is of the season because at that point like you know everyone loved MOBAs. I think people still like love MOBAs, but at that very moment like people love them a lot and they just tried to hop on that by making like that little multiplayer mode. And it was just gross, honestly. It was cool and all, you know, having little upgradables and blah blah blah. But it's not. If it's not made to be a MOBA, then don't force it into a MOBA. And also, if it's not made to be a comp game, don't force it into a comp game. And honestly, even if it's not supposed to be made for it. Because like a lot of games out there, like these days that are competitive or whatever, they weren't made to be competitive. Nobody like made it just for like tournaments and stuff like that eventually popped up, but for stuff like this, you know, Battleborn was made. It should have been made for just straight up fun. You know, just to do whatever, not just
Yeah.
like, hey, let's. What will bring in the most people? People love
They
competitive.
they just really tried too hard to differentiate themselves from everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Then they kind of flopped it.
But I mean, I don't know how I feel like about it being free play. It's kind of cool, you know, that it is free to play, and you know people are going to be able to play it without strings attached, I guess. But at the same time, it's like, we did call this. But you guys have any other stuffs about this?
No, nothing really to say about Battleborn. Just
Nah.
I mean, it's free to play now. I actually downloaded it. Well, I am downloading it. You know, I'll play it. See why I wouldn't. But I mean, still got Overwatch. I'm gonna eventually go back. You know,
Eventually.
but,
It's like playing Paladins. But that was when we first got PC. So that was our way to play Overwatch without playing it, and now we all have Overwatch. So it's like, fuck is a Paladin?
but they tried.
All I gotta say is for that side is I called it, but
They tried.
it's like I just want people to know that when they come and they see something about Battleborn, it's like a lot of people have called it, but be salty because I called it.
What?
All right.
Shut
Be
up.
salty because I said
this
it.
is
Moving on.
like-
Moving on. What's
Sorry.
This
next?
is going
Alright.
too long. Hold up.
Nigga, don't unmute yourself and then say some shit about me. Fuck you.
Well, Ricardo.
Shut up and continue,
This
bitch.
has been for 2 hours, man. Come on.
We need Need for Speed Payback. Let's go, Arthur.
our turn.
Okay.
Do that.
A couple of days ago, Need for Speed Payback was revealed.
The end.
What do y'all feel about it? ain't nothing else really to say.
Too
What do
much
y'all
to
feel
say
about it?
about it.
I mean, it's Need for Speed. I mean,
It's a racing game.
When I saw it, it looked like fucking Fast and Furious, the movie turned into a game. That's what I thought. That's how I feel. I don't plan on buying it. I'm not really into racing games anymore. That's fine.
But
I see. Just trash talk. Yeah, he gotta go.
Oh.
yeah.
The past Need for Speed fucked it up for me, to be honest.
Well,
It's like, I know you're like, oh, this game could be better. No, bro.
no,
It's
no,
like,
we're not. It's a racing game.
Nobody like that. That's bad.
It's a racing
The
game.
last Need for Speed fucked me up into pieces.
It's a racing game.
I didn't even get to finish it.
It's a street racing game.
I mean, you know how people are gonna be like, "Oh no, bro, it's different. It's like there's this and this. And
It's
they added a new car,
Innovative.
and
Okay,
you can
so
put
since y'all,
muffler on your car. You can put fart cannon on back. All right, look.
Since all y'all hate it, alright. The vibe that I got from watching this trailer, it gave me more of like the crew, like the way the crew was set up, where you gotta build your crew, you gotta, get payback, all that type of stuff. And, she left you with nothing. That whole type of thing. So that's the kind of the vibe I got from it, but then other people are saying that could be like the run, more single player based, that type of thing. So I
How
hope
about
that
the run?
I hope that it's more so like the crew, like, well, no, not like the what they did, like the trash. I mean, more so like the story, like the way they do the story with the whole actual crew type thing, and maybe like different ways you can. Because they said the customization is gonna be like next level for the game. So I'm hoping like you can do different specs of your cars and stuff like that, and maybe it's a bigger area, not like the crew type area, but just a bigger area somewhere where you don't feel so confined to one space. And it looks like it's actually gonna have a day and night cycle in this game, so it could be fire, honestly. And I hope the driving is solid. I mean, there has been Need for Speed games where the driving hasn't been solid, but I hope the drifting isn't also like just. You guys remember Most Wanted? Well, actually, I don't think you guys played. You guys played Most Wanted 2012?
No.
Okay. Well, drifting in that game was just ridiculous easy. I hope it's not something like that. And also, they introduced cars like back in 2012, where the Hennessy, that was the top car in the game. Literally, there was no
Best
other car
car.
that could beat it other than the Bugatti. If you spec it out, like with these specific specs, to actually beat the Hennessy, but like it never happened. So I hope it doesn't become pay to win like that as well.
That's understandable. Okay, look, Death Stranding. You guys heard of it? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yep.
Very creepy, very weird looking. Nobody knows anything about it. Kojima, I love him, but what are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just think of like what was it last E3 where like dude was holding the baby.
Yeah, I remember the review and I saw it. I was just like,
What is this?
There was like I remember the random like dead whale on the fucking beach and it was
Boy was
it
butt
raised a
naked.
lot of
It was an
questions.
interesting one.
I will say, by them making the weirdest fucking trailer possible, it has me the most interested in the game. Like, it's like I care about a lot of other games more than this one, but it's like one of those I'm like secretly hoping to see at E3, just like get some gameplay. Just like I want to understand what this is. I know, but
Game.
I don't want to understand.
I just
Soma.
I just want to know what's going on, man. Honestly. But like, yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Death Stranding is not going to be at E3. Nobody's going to be talked. Well, it can be talked about there, but it's not. There's nothing confirmed about like them being up there. You know.
That's why Terry Crews is there.
Honestly,
He's actually gonna talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
He's honestly the main.
That was his major
antagonist in
thing.
Death Stranding.
He replaces the guy from what was it? I was gonna say Left 4 Dead. What was that actor from who was in the Death Stranding trailer?
Oh, I do not remember his
Walking
name,
Dead.
but I know he's from The Walking
Yeah,
Dead.
that
That's
guy.
all I know.
The Walking Dead guy. Yeah. But yeah, Twitch is introducing a new vodcast feature. Arthur, you want to talk about this?
So the whole podcast feature, basically, what they want to do, like Twitch, they're talking about, their basically Twitch, it's a whole community type thing. You're in stream, you're watching everything with your friends. They want to make sure that you can bring that with videos as well, so you can upload videos to your channel, and then like everyone can watch it together, kind of like a Rabbit type thing. It's just only with chat room, and there is no actual voice chat. So basically, that's what Twitch is trying to do. They're just trying to make everything more accessible for everybody, so you can just upload videos, watch them with your friends or whatever in chat room, and that's all they're really doing.
It's pretty straightforward. Anybody who doesn't know what Rabbit is, it's basically like the service where you could just watch stuff together with your friends online at the same time. It's kind of like all of you sitting together in one room watching it, but you're all online. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool service. I recommend it. Might link it in the description. If not,
One reason I really thought it was cool though, just because Twitch, like over the past year, they've made like so many like improvements to the website, like the whole Twitch affiliate program.
I mean,
They definitely done a lot of
I
new
miss the
stuff.
old UI. I miss the old
Running
Twitch.
system now. Like they've been making some improvements over the past year. Oh, and also the whole
Auto mod.
you can play pass stream, auto stream, that little thing. You have that on as well. Auto hosting, just all the minor things.
They've been doing
Better
some
quality
real
of
small
life.
little improvements.
Better quality of life for everybody on Twitch.
Basically.
Uh,
Any
well,
other opinions?
No.
Pokemon Go is actually still alive, and they're getting updates. They're supposed to be having like these little events, basically. They're supposed to have like this one event. I think it's in Chicago, celebrating Pokemon Go, like their 1 year anniversary, basically. So yeah, it's not dead, and they're actually trying to like add new stuff. They still don't have combat, but so
I haven't heard that name in years.
I still got it on my phone.
Just
Like,
Donna sitting there in the corner smoking a cigarette.
Right.
I remember when fucking Pokemon Go was like literally, even if you didn't like give two fucks about Pokemon, you knew the fucking name Pokemon Go.
Even the
Everybody
news was
knew
having
that
it.
shit. Honestly,
People
even the
were-
fucking people that thought I
So
remember
many
even
friends
like
were made through that game.
Yep.
even
So
like
many.
even the people that like the thug ass niggas, I don't play that shit. Y'all lames. Even
Nigga, I'm
those
finna
niggas.
catch them all.
I got a Pikachu, boy.
Nah, bro.
They walk around
So-
trying to hatch their eggs.
I have a
Honestly,
personal story about that one because I remember Christian. He used
No,
to talk
not-
so
no.
much shit. Like he would talk fucking down on Pokemon. He'd be like, "Niggas who play the games are lame. Who collect the cards are lame. The anime is lame." But then this nigga's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and download Pokemon Go." What, bitch? You don't deserve it.
Game. And then like after a month, like I felt we're happy. It was about
When
a month or
Adonis,
two after.
no, when Alex tried to start his story, Adonis was so close to saying nobody cares. I sensed it.
Oh, you are correct.
He was so close. But continue.
I contained myself. For the podcast.
Gotta remain civil.
I love that everyone loves to just be rude to me.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, but like,
I'm leaving RPS after this damn podcast.
Me too.
but yeah, Pokemon Go, it's definitely fallen off the radar from what it used to be. Like, you know, everybody talked about it, shit. Everybody knew it. Now it's kind of like, yeah, it's still around. Some people probably still have it on their phone. I don't know how many people still use it. I definitely don't fucking use it. I click that.
I'm just trying to take over the tournaments.
I mean, they still haven't added what they needed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want some fucking combat, but
We're trading.
Yeah, I mean they're making updates, so it might happen eventually.
I doubt it.
Until then, that shit's not come back on my phone. So, yeah, that's about it.
Arthur, with this whole like the video game like being qualified as an Oscar, like what's up with all that? You know that?
Oh, we can really skip that one.
Oh, that's depressing. But what else?
That seems to be it.
Microsoft trademarks direct reality. Basically, it's not confirmed exactly what it is, but everyone is speculating that it's going to have something to do with what was it, the HoloLens? What was it? Was that it?
Yeah.
Microsoft's like little VR thingy.
Yeah.
They pretty much bought the rights to the direct reality system or whatever. It's supposed to have like holographic stuff. Nobody knows for certain what it is, honestly. Nobody knows what it is exactly.
All we know is that it relates to gaming.
Yeah. That's literally it. We're hoping to see what like happens at E3. Maybe they like actually discuss what's going on, but as far as right now, we don't know for certain, and we can't just straight up lie and be like, "Oh yeah, it's this." We don't know. But everyone should like keep their heads out for it.
Pretty much that's gonna be the big buzzword for this year. Like last year, it was what teraflop. This one is gonna be a direct reality.
Disgusting. But last but not least, Dauntless drops a new trailer for themselves and the new Behemoth. The Behemoth is another monster they have in the game, basically. That's pretty much it. The game is pretty much like a Monster Hunter, like child, basically.
Wait, Quentin, did you say that the new monster was Behemoth? Like that was the name of it?
No, it's like that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Like that's what they call monsters in there.
Some bird fucker.
Yeah, I got a bird fetish.
He fly.
Okay, I thought you said that was his name.
Nah,
My bad.
that'd be sexy though. But yeah, that's pretty much it with them. If you haven't heard about Dauntless, isn't it supposed to be free to play? Is it?
Free to play.
I think
No, that shit's
2017.
It's free?
No, it's free.
free?
It's free to play,
Where?
bro. You can just get a founder's pack now.
Oh,
It's like how Paragon was.
yeah.
I mean, I do.
Nobody cares about you.
Huh?
Yeah, but Dauntless, it looks like you know, I was supposed to say a Monster Hunter game to be just highly stylized, cartoonish. You know, it's
Civil shaded.
it looks okay to me. I don't really think too much about it. From what I've seen, I'll say that I like the way the monsters are. I mean, they look like some pretty. The only like bad thing I say about it so far that I've seen is that the areas look really boring.
Honestly,
Like,
the setting
areas
themselves
look
looks so
fucking
simple.
boring.
Like,
It's just a field
grass.
and just like some
Maybe a hill.
surrounding mountains are snow,
That's it.
and there's no like, you know, environmental advantage you can use to help you in the fight. It's just, yeah, we trapped this random thing in the field and we're gonna kill it, and where are we? Nobody knows. It doesn't look interesting.
We're just here.
But yeah, the fighting, you know, it's like I said, typical Monster Hunter stuff. You kind of kill it, dodge around. You usually have teams. You know what I mean, I don't know if you can go solo though.
I doubt it.
That's a thing.
But I mean,
it's under the radar for me. Honestly, I'm not really.
I'm really just waiting for them to drop the Founders Pack, like let go of that and make it full free to play, and I can just hop on and try it out. I honestly do want to play it because I remember when Arthur was playing. What was it Monster Hunter you were playing on like an emulator on your phone, Arthur?
Yeah, Monster Hunter.
Like when he was playing that, it looked so cool. Like just watching him play it, like the stuff you could do in there, and then watching the actual video, like the gameplay of Dauntless, it does look really cool. Like actual fighting and the stuff you can do when it comes to the fight. I do kind of hope that there's more than what I've seen. It probably is, like through the trailers and stuff like that. Like when it comes to combat and options and stuff like that. But I am excited for it. I do want to see more information about the actual combat and like what you can do in the game. But it's on my radar. It's there. I mean, it's not like on the top, but it's there. It's something to look into if you want like some squad game or just something interesting to play with randoms. Alex, you got any opinions on it?
Not really. I don't look at it.
What about you, Alex?
I don't look at stuff like
He
that.
doesn't look at the notes. He's good.
Honestly. But you have any opinions on it, Arthur?
Bitch.
Other than like when the Founders Pack, when I'm able to get the Founders Pack, I'm gonna play the mess up game, and if it's garbage, it's $40.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay. But yeah, that was pretty much it. You guys have anything like I skipped out on or you want to pick up?
Nah, I want to think. I got on.
Oh, Overwatch just confirmed Doomfist is the next hero.
Kill yourself.
You're really good. I alone and sad. Actually, one other thing that I'm just gonna mention real quick is the city of Final Fantasy is coming to States.
Hey.
I'm nutting on the inside, and I'm happy, and yeah. If you don't know what the city of Final Fantasy is, it's essentially a arcade-ish type fighter where it takes all the old Final Fantasy characters. I'm reading this shit right now. It takes all the characters from each individual Final Fantasy game, puts them into one game, and they all fight it out. And shut the fuck up. Yeah. So they released an arcade version of the game. It was completely updated, and they released it in Japan. And there's been no news of it coming out to America or to the States until now. It has been confirmed. So I'm truly excited for this one, and I'm waiting on it. And it better be good. They're now making it 3v3s, so I think this one's cool.
That's pretty nice. Anybody else? No? Yes? No?
No.
Alright. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for our podcast today. If you enjoyed it, good for you. I think it's following on VidMe. I think. Follow us on VidMe, and I think you have to like the video or thumbs up, all that cool stuff. Do that. And don't ever let any of RPS members touch your docs ever. Like ever in your life. Especially when you're the one expected to edit it, and you were going to use the outline from the notes to time code it, but then they want to be. Yeah. So
I got you.
Yeah. So it was pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't want them to talk at all. I hate them all.
I love you.
We're leaving. I'm signing out now. They don't get to say bye. All right, we're gone. Bye.